I'll let you guys do the honors. Where we left
Um,
off, what happened, who you talked to, what you're doing.
Wait, we started off in the bar
Yeah.
Yep.
because
yeah, we were in
we
Katie's.
we were all standing completely still because the worm thing was around and that guy just ran in.
Yep.
And and then immediately after that we met the man, the myth, the legend. What was his name?
Mikey.
Mike.
College boy, fire hand, Mike,
Mikey.
Fire
the
hands,
man, the
Mike,
myth, the legend that we do not remember.
Yes.
Mikey.
Mikey.
chasing off
Yes.
a couple of kobolds.
And
Yep.
then
Chasing off a
Sersha
couple
fucking
kobolds.
transcended planes.
That's
Went to
true.
a different plane for the first time. Did a little recon. Went in
Mhm.
there. And then our very nice DM who is gracious enough to allow soft railroads at times had NPC Harpy mention, "Hey, maybe we just ask like you all think you know him? Maybe you just like talk about that." And so then we went to the door and did that, and then the whole session was wide
It's like the innocent boy. You guys are just, everywhere you've gone, you've been
The
betrayed
gentle
or
nudge.
attacked. Yeah, and then it's like the one innocent guy with the innocent mind still is like, hey, maybe he's not out to get you guys. This one is a good one.
Took us about 8 minutes to figure out if the door was unlocked or not.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, I like how surgically careful you guys are. It's great. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, that was right. You found out about his roommate passing away. His
And he-
friend that was the dancing light guys.
Dancing
He
like
told us about the Markovs living underneath the city like a bunch of rats.
Yep.
Full
Undermarch.
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 The Undermarch heist.
The city of deep
begins.
gnomes. Yeah.
So this
City of
is
Deep
this is a fun question. So Undermarch was there the whole time, huh?
Yep.
Like we could have encountered it back.
Well,
when
we
were
almost
in the
did,
club.
right? We know how to get. We know a
refused
path
to
down.
go down in there.
Yeah.
Gingu couldn't
Because
fit.
you guys started. You
Is that
guys
what it
started going
was?
down. You
We
guys.
turned around because Gengu couldn't fit.
Yeah,
I remember
well,
us going down there and then coming back out.
it
and,
was
like, not
under the
going
college.
deeper.
There was a column that had a ladder inside
Yeah, it is a secret.
because that's
passage
where
over.
the. You
Uh-huh.
broke my. What was it? What did we break? My
His
arm
nose.
is broken, or my
Broke
nose
his
is. Yeah,
nose.
nose is
Break my
broken.
nose. Why you do this?
Broken, nose broken.
Yeah.
My nose.
Right. Yeah. We went down the ladder, but Gingu couldn't fit, so we turned around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
It's sort
I
of.
remember, didn't Serge get like stuck somehow or something? I remember something weird happened that fight where with the ladder.
The wall.
Maybe it was the wall. That's what it was.
Yeah, you just
the
fell
wall
through it or
closed.
something.
Yeah.
I think somebody
Yeah.
went in, the wall closed, and then nobody else could figure out where did he go?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
We also had the that gnome that was like invisible or disguising himself with something, and everyone just kept rolling really shit.
Yeah, that was
perception.
so funny.
Yeah,
We had,
that's the
like,
one
2
whose nose
rounds
we
of just,
eventually
like-
broke.
You don't see
Yeah.
anything happen.
Yep.
Was that the same location we found the what was poisoning the fire salts?
Yes.
No, that was
No?
over. Oh yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did find that there. I'm
Yeah,
thinking of a
okay.
different poison. You guys found. You guys
Wait.
found the poison
Wait,
fungi.
wait.
Oh,
Wait. Another poison. You're thinking of another
not
poison.
glossed over that.
Yeah. I'm thinking of another poison you guys found earlier over at the when you guys fought the little fungal monster that was in your old brains way earlier.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I got.
That you got
Speaking
ate
of a
up by.
moment, Saoirse got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should have died in that fight.
it was really
I was
early.
literally fucking stuck inside that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that about covered. I think everybody. I think he was just kind of
Oh yeah, I
like,
think
yeah.
we were like on board. We were
everything
about
get
to head to the
prepared, yeah.
college, I think.
So
And no big deal. There's a whistle that controls. The
Oh
worm.
yes, yeah, the worm. So
Right.
the actual mission that he
The
was
actual
given to
mission
you
at hand. Yes.
is get rid of that dog whistle, and then optionally get rid of the worm as well. So,
and is it Pasha
They-
and Tasha that are
yes,
alive?
Pasha and Natasha.
Oh, Natasha. Okay.
Natasha, yeah.
Natasha.
Also,
And
a
just to
question
understand
I
the
thought of at the end of last session was Master Yosai with us for that? I remember I thought
he
one of the Dragon Masters came with us.
I think he remained up in the air flying, remember? Because he didn't want to be
Yes.
spotted or whatever.
Oh,
You guys are.
no, wait.
Yosai or
the
Ramos?
other one.
There were two of them.
Yeah.
The super
Oh,
angry
dude,
one.
I totally forgot about the other one.
Because because the other dragon doesn't like to turn into a human,
Oh,
right?
That's
one
right.
refused
Yeah.
Yosai is with us and
human, and I
Ramos is
thought
up
that was
top.
Ramos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally forgot about
I
Yosai.
missed that too.
He's just been
Aw,
quietly
these
fucking.
fucking gnomes have no clue what's coming.
teleport, like, just flash back all the way over to, like, the fucking bar right now, and he's over there with 2 pints. Guys, I found the. Where'd they all go? They're gone. No, I guess we're retconning. He's just been chilling with you guys. He's just boop. He's in the fucking hut with you, the
Been
dorms with you guys.
patiently observing and had nothing to fucking comment on
Yeah.
how Mikey acts.
Yes, yeah. I totally forgot. Good call, because I totally forgot that he was a part of that. My bad. Apologize.
That's gonna
The
probably.
reason I thought of it is because I wanted to ask him about Kenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
Kenny.
boy.
Well, how much time has passed in game since we left Kenny? Like a month and a half?
Ooh,
Surely
yeah.
not a month and a
Not that
half.
much.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Been like maybe a week.
Yeah.
What? A week?
Let's see. You guys left Kenny at the temple.
We left him
you
before
went down.
we fought the fucking the mind flare peeps.
You guys went down. It's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I think, because you guys went down. You spent a couple days in the mines. You guys came back up. That whole arc was about a week. It was like at least 5 days. Then you guys left. You came back to.
That's when we split. Rango went
Yep.
home.
Rango
and then we
spent-
went to
2 days.
2 days away. Yeah.
Orwell or no
Orlo.
Orlo.
Yep. You guys went back, and then you guys spent at least a night inside Starmount, if not 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys went back to Branacor, did all your fighting underneath there. And then you spent the night in the temple. So I would say about 2 weeks. I think
Okay.
2 to 3 weeks is probably about, since you guys left Kenny behind.
Excuse me.
All right. Any other questions, observations?
Yeah, just to understand the mechanics of it more.
Mm-hmm.
The whistle, we did confirm with Mikey that we believe we can direct the worm, but it doesn't like control the worm, it just repels the worm strategically. Is that correct?
We don't know that yet.
You don't know for sure. That's
Okay.
kind of what he
Don't-
was getting at.
You need to find the owner's manual on it.
Yeah. It's probably in their desk in their office, and they're with it. Next to the
Okay.
box where they took it out and built it from IKEA.
Starmountica.
Yep. Anything else from anybody else?
I don't think
I'm
so.
good.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and jump straight back into it. You guys were just kind of prepping, getting ready to head back to the college, and kind of get some spoils of loot before you guys went down into the underground, which you guys know the passage is in the basement of the college, from where you fought the Markovs last time. Yosai is with us. He's been really quiet this whole time. He kind of takes Ojitai to the side as everybody's kind of getting their stuff ready to go. This individual is very strange.
We've met Stranger last month or so.
And this is where they've get higher education. This is one of those highly educated people.
What I understand, he was just starting out or it hit the fan.
I see. Interesting. Can I have some of this
Pretty well for
beer?
himself.
Can I have some of this beer over here, please?
Mhm.
Dude, help yourself, man. I don't even care, man. It's all yours. Go for it.
Except didn't they have like a pallet?
Yeah.
And we've already dumped a bunch of it into the bag of holding.
Yeah, Cormant goes over for some more. You guys were
Dang.
able to fit a ton of beer inside your. I think I gave you a total. Did you write it
36
down?
packs of beer.
Yeah,
Oh
30.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
36. Was it 36 packs? Was that what I gave you?
Sure.
Yeah,
Something
dude.
like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's the amount you have. All right, guys. Any other questions before you go?
Oh, wait, no. 65 36 packs of beer. I'm
They're
sorry.
even better.
Yeah.
They're even
yeah.
better.
Jesus
Okay. I thought I
Christ.
mistitled it, but I actually just gave it a quantity. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Roll it in it.
Fantastic,
So,
dude. Anything else before we go?
Mikey, did you say that we could have a look through some of these magical items if any of them would help before we head down? Or I understand
Yeah,
you
dude.
said some was sentimental.
Yeah, man. Just don't grab anything over there from my little shrine to my bro. Upstairs is off limits, as I said. But I mean, for the most part, anything else in this little room is pretty much on. Free game. Whatever you think could help.
I'm looking around at magical items.
Grinding with
All right.
my bros.
Dude, roll a D100 for me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Whatever.
You tell me the number you get.
87.
87.
Seems good. Or wait, lower numbers on the D100 are better?
You kind of take a look around the ground. There's just all kinds of junk everywhere. Some stuff may be magical or scrolls, books. But your eye, being a part of the golden circle, your eye tends to go towards the more shinier things. And you see this orb, this globe-looking thing that's just glowing blue on the ground. It doesn't seem that bright, but it just has this glow, this blue aura that is kind of coming off of it. And it's about the size of like a volleyball. So your eye immediately gets attracted to that, and you walk over and you go to pick that up.
I'll mage hand it. And then
Okay.
can I roll Arcana, or like do I know
Yeah.
what this would be?
I can just
Yeah.
identify it for you as well.
You can identify it, roll Arcana. You're not exactly sure what it is.
I'll roll Arcana at first. I would try to figure it out on my own, and then I might take it to search
Okay.
if I can't get it. 20.
You believe that this is called a drift globe.
A drift globe.
Yeah. As you go to pick that up, Mikey kind of looks up at you and just, dude, I thought that looked really cool. I have no idea what it is, but it looks pretty awesome. Found it in one of the professor's offices. They had it just kind of chilling on their desk. I don't know, but it's all yours, man. Seems
Nice.
pretty. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know how to use it, but maybe you could figure it out.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
All right,
I
dude.
would also like to peruse, looking
Dude.
for anything having to deal with strength or healing.
Okay.
As a focus.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll D100 as well.
30.
30. You kind of look around for stuff that has to do with like strength, or focus, and you can't really find anything in particular. But you do see this rod, kind of laying on the ground just haphazardly. While you're looking for stuff, you almost trip over it, and you decide to grab that up.
All right, I will inspect. I'll just ritually cast Identify if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. Cool. This is Rod of Alertness.
Rod of Alertness, that might be good for me.
I'll hop on the bandwagon here.
Okay. Give me a D100.
Wait, is this random? Was that
Yeah.
random?
Yes, it was.
58.
Wow. Oh my god.
Sorry, what number?
58.
58. Um. Oh, that's funny. All right. So you while Saoirse's grabbing up this rod, you look over. He picks up the rod, and then like as he picks it up, you notice something slick off like the bottom of it as he turns and gets really excited about it and walks away. And you see some sort of belt fall to the ground, and you go to pick up that belt, and you realize this belt. You've seen one very similar to it, but it has a lot of like fire symbols all over it.
Oh, it's happening. Shit's about to get real crazy.
My turn?
Sure.
Say it was 100.
Yep.
And you find nothing because that's all that was there. 93.
They picked it clean.
93?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. You find a shield. It does seem to be magical. And, you know, being a boy who likes his shields, that is what you find. You don't know anything about it, though.
Can I do an Arcana check on the shield?
Do an Arcana check on the shield.
11.
11. You look at it and it looks extremely fancy. You know it has to do it gives you some sort of advantage, maybe not against physical damage, like, you know, versus like a sword or something like that, but maybe something else.
I see.
I mean, it still has normal shield properties, but whatever the magical ability is not extra.
Well, I
see.
I look at this shield,
Mhm.
and I just throw it at Rango. I have no use for this.
I'll clumsily catch it, and I'll do Arcana check on it.
All right.
21.
21. It's a spell guard shield.
There you
I will also do Arcana check on this now second belt that I have.
Okay.
That belt catches my eye as well.
That's a 4. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Dude,
Wow.
it's you just can't piece it together. It's like exactly like your belt, except it's got fire symbols on it.
Would
I
you
also
type?
have no idea what it is.
Saoirse can
Give it here.
help her brother out.
Alright, ritually cast identify.
It's a belt of fire giant strength.
Yeah, do you know...
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
about to all come together for Saoirse, I feel like.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Good rolls, guys.
Oh, unbelievable. Boys,
Mine was pretty mid, I'll be honest.
dude,
Wait.
I'm sure all of those require attunement. This is why attunement exists, so your character is not holding fucking 10 items and broken as shit.
Ojitai, can I offer up a trade for my belt over here? I do like fire.
He does like fire.
You like fire.
That
I
one.
believe this one's called Boris the Barbarian's belt.
Much as I would like to take either of the belts, I already quite well. I'll just hand it to you.
Hell yeah.
What belt do you currently have?
I have the Boris the Barbarian's belt. It gives strength 23. And this
Okay.
gives it to what, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire
I
giant goes to 25.
I believe that your belt was I think it was the mountain giant. I think
Let
I
me
just gave
check
it a
what
colorful name.
was.
It's what
Yeah,
you got from the dragons, correct?
Yep.
I've got it right here.
I think it was mountain giant. I think
Yeah, it won't let me
Frost
look
or
at what the
stone?
original title was for it.
Because it's
whatever
built of
23 is. Yeah, it's
yeah,
got a
it's
table
built of
for it.
giant strength, and yeah,
That's
frost
it.
or stone is 23.
Yeah, we'll
But
say
this is Boris the Barbarian's belt.
yeah.
This is fire, so his is 25. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the spell? Well, actually, is there a picture of it? The
The
Spellguard
shield?
shield.
There might be
Yeah.
a picture.
I got a picture right here. I'll put it in the thing.
That
There you
that's
think
really
about
good too, man.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
Well,
I mean, if I'm keeping it a full buck, I am down to unattune all 3 items that I have, and take the recycled giant belt from him, the shield and the rod.
yeah. I'm about
Like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
will literally change Search's entire like build. Like
Lads is as pretty as this shield is. I honestly like Saoirse's work better.
I
any
snatch
of
it
you-
from you. You did unworthy. And then I hand Serge the shield. My belt.
I mean, I appreciate the set. I appreciate the jester, Gingu.
Oh man.
belt of fire. No, so you said stone, right? Is what we're going with for
Yeah.
the old
Yeah.
belt.
We'll say stone.
It's got there's a picture of it in D&D Beyond. It's like it got a dude's face on the belt buckle.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Yeah.
Yosai just kind of picks up like one of the items over there, and it's like some sort of like contraption, and like he holds it, and like a bunch of like it's like a little mini automaton, and like some arms come out, and like it just starts doing this little dance, and he just kind of looks at it and sets it down, and it closes back up. Cormit is still just grabbing as many beers and putting it into a little satchel on his side right now. You can see like he takes a couple health potions out and like sets them on the ground, and then just puts beers back in to where they were sitting, replacing some of the potions he has in his inventory.
Do we have time to attune this?
Do you guys want to take some time?
What are we looking at?
Yes,
What are
I would very much be interested in taking the time.
Same,
Oh.
same.
I mean,
Yeah, dude, because this rod, like, I can't believe that was random. Because just the way I've built Search with the high wisdom, this rod is kind of crazy. Like, if I take it out and I'm just holding it, I have now advantage on perception checks and rolls for initiative, which is like
Keep that
perception's
one.
like what I use Search's wisdom for all the time.
right.
To get advantage on that, and then my initiative sucks dickhead, and now I get
Yeah.
advantage on it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I
I have a plus 12 on athletics now.
dude, hell yeah.
Pretty great.
Gengu the athlete.
Strong.
Um,
Hell yeah.
so you guys could take some time. I would say for about each item, it would take about like an hour or so to kind of like attune to it. Do remember that this was a side mission that was supposed to take up this day, and then the next day was
Right.
the big mission. So you guys do have a little bit of time restraint.
If time ever becomes an obstacle, I guess this is out of character. If time ever becomes an obstacle, no matter where we are, if I have 10 minutes, I can just send us back to the ship.
Dude, you guys are on the tower, like 3 of you are down, and like the Markovs are like, "You said you would destroy the ship, not join them," and then just zap out of there, just teleport away.
Later.
So I found a magical sword where we were last. Can I do an Arcana check on that? I don't remember. I added it to my inventory last minute and we kind of moved on, but I did pick it up.
Magical sword. I believe I
That's
have
all
that right
I've
now.
is the title.
Yep. You found this in the sewers, right?
I believe so.
Let me.
So if we're all digging through our backpacks, I would have seen this.
So if we're doing this attunement shit, then Sush, what's that belt gonna do for you?
Well,
I know that it
the
made Gingu
the-
quite a bit stronger.
yeah, the short answer is I believe this will give me the ability, with Morden's blessing, to wield his ancient weapon.
I'm gonna slowly like open the bag of holding, and like, do I see the anvil in there? I've got it in there.
Yeah, you see it in there.
I'm gonna like reach in and try to pull it out.
You do not have the strength to move it.
You want to give it a go?
Uh,
This is before attunement, right?
Yeah,
oh,
if,
okay,
you, if
yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't attuned, then you can't pull it out yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
it won't. Trust me, I've tried.
What's
But
your okay?
to humor you, Rango, and I'll go and yeah, attempt to lift it.
I see neither of us are worthy yet.
This was the sword that was the sword that Durnan gave you. Is that the sword? Does anybody have?
Is it not the
an
sword
item
from the
called
flying man?
the flying
The
man?
flying demon man?
The flying demon. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I thought
the-
Gangu had that. Gangu has
I
that.
do
Yeah, that's
have
what
it.
he's asking about.
All I have in my inventory is a word that says sword magical, and that's it. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You have to say the source. The source. That's the important.
I
bit.
understand, but we just glossed over it and kept going with the campaign. I was like, all right.
Right.
So
Sorry.
that's all that got
magical sword. That is like. I was trying to pinpoint exactly where this. Okay.
added. Same, because I
find-
completely forgot.
I do have the information on that. I just have to find the page with that information on it. Any other role playing or attunement that needs to go down, now is the time. while
I'm
looking
also
for this.
digging through my bag, and I hold up a book. Oh, Christina Markov's Abyssal book.
Wait, you?
Interesting.
I've got that, don't I?
I have it. I still have it in my bag.
I've got it in my satchel.
All right. Well, then at some point I
yeah,
had it
also-
Okay,
ready
all right,
from me,
all right.
and then it never got back to me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Also, yeah, I
You
was a little taken aback. Like I
'Cause
thought
I was
have the
just looking at
anvil
that.
in my inventory as well. I didn't know that you had put it in the bag of holding. I guess
Ah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I no longer have the belt in my inventory.
How did
That's
we get it
clean.
into the bag of holding? Oh, did Gingu pick it up and put it
I
in
guess
there?
Well,
Genghis moved it.
I found it.
I didn't
Yeah,
do that.
maybe that's if we retcon it, Gengu could have lifted it at least to put it in there. But yeah, I found it on Tucktrill
Warden found him
Uh,
worthy.
when we
I'm
came
just
across them in
hecka
the
strong.
old shop.
All right. Anyway, we have this book.
Yes, yes, oh yes. While everyone else is, are you attuning to shit, Gingu? I know Sersh is.
Yes, my new belt.
Yeah.
My new belt.
Ojitai, are you attuning to anything?
No, I gave Ingu the new belt.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what this sword is, and if Ojitai would be interested. I'm trying to find a new owner because I'm never going to use this sword.
It's a long sword. So Ojitai, would you use a long sword? That's first and foremost.
I can use those.
You
Sersh,
can use those. All right.
I can't now because I
no,
also
care
have-
to identify?
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that.
I'm gonna roll a preemptive Arcana check while you're
would
still
make sense.
looking, just to see if I know exactly what this is.
Okay.
I have
I
some
rolled a
roleplay I can
14.
do with Mikey as well. So
All right, yeah, carry on.
yeah, I would approach Mikey after finishing, or at least wrapping up the attunement. So if we're not there yet, I can wait.
Holy shit.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this belt is the size of you.
I have some absolutely
Like your entire
terrifying
set.
shit.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
all right.
imagine-
WWE Championship belt on
Yeah.
it.
I imagine it sort of like will. Yeah, exactly. It's. I'm just like standing in it basically.
So go ahead. What was the who you're rolling Arcana on the sword? I have the
14. Yes.
14.
I've got
Um,
stuff.
So You look at the sword and just looking at it, it kind of has this like lightning effect to it. So you know that it's some sort of magical sword with some sort of lightning effect on it, damage effect on it. Other than that, you don't know a whole lot about it.
Ojitai, lightning sword. You interested? It reminds me of Kenny.
Adorable.
Well, if you put it that way, and I'll
I mean, give it a whirl. I'm gonna hand it to Ojitai.
All right. Ojitai, you now have this magical sword in your inventory.
once Saoirse has a moment, I'll do me a favor, buddy old pal.
Yeah. Bring it down because I imagine I've kind of
There's
set
a
up a little
pile of
circle for
fucking
myself.
magical items.
Yes, yes.
Magic
I have
items,
3 in front of me that I'm.
You got like a
doing
document, and
things.
you're just like, yes, you check mark it. Yes, that one is this. Just
Did Cormid or Harpy find anything?
during the last fights.
No, during this, perusing of magical
Well,
goodies.
Harpy's outside.
He's already outside.
Harpy's,
Yeah.
remember
He had to
Too much
stand
for
outside.
the-
He didn't have enough room.
Right.
and Cormid, there's only one thing in the room that is
Yeah,
he's still over there
course, of
getting that
course.
stuff.
Or
All right, so this is
It
like a
all makes
homebrew
sense.
item. So I will send you a message with the stats on it in just a moment.
Sick.
Or I can tell it to you and you can try to craft it really fast. It's because I don't actually have it in the. It is something you'll have to kind of make for yourself.
yeah, let me know what it is.
Cool. So this is based off a regular longsword, and because it is from this character sheet. So it's a regular longsword, and you get a +6 to hit with it. It is 3d8 +8 slashing, plus 3d8 lightning damage. And if you score a critical hit with it, you roll the damage dice 3 times instead of twice.
What the hell?
Hey yo!
Okay. So
Hey, yo.
3d6 +8 slashing plus, or I'm sorry, 3d8 +8 plus another 3d8 lightning
Yep.
and basically brutal critical on crits.
Yep.
Yeah, just
That's +6 in addition to your mastery, right? Or proficiency, right?
If you never use that fire dagger I forged for you ever again, it's not gonna. It's
Not gonna compare.
Does this require attunement?
Yes, it will require attunement.
I kind of
Well, it's
figured.
Did he identify it?
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're.
Is
getting
it-
this from.
And so the item, what you can call this, just call it Baylor's sword.
Is it
Oh,
cursed?
hell yeah.
Would that have been identified?
It is not cursed, no.
Oh, pog. So the +6 is in addition to your proficiency, right? I'm
Yes.
almost certain that it would be.
Yeah. Should be.
So
So
that's
+11 to hit,
That seems about
but
right.
3
for our level now.
but 6d6. That's bookmarked you.
No.
Bookmark's sick though.
68.
Oh,
Bookmark like this.
bookmark has utility.
Right.
That's an offhand weapon for you now.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I had to unattune to the Arcanist plate, which is like a badass item, but it's just like we're just moving on, man. We're growing
We're
up.
moving on to bigger and better things.
We're growing up.
Was there any other housekeeping things? Because while I was searching that, I might have missed some stuff. So now you guys are wanting to attune to stuff.
I'm looking through the Markov Abyssal Tome.
Ah, yes. So you look through this abyssal tome. You're just scrolling through it, and it's just kind of her ramblings about working with alongside Tiamat. You do notice a lot of similar wordings to the language used in this, as far as not like actual, language, but the way that she speaks when writing reminds you. So a lot of it's just kind of wild scribblings and seems a little incoherent. But a lot of it seems very similar to.
If I used comprehend languages, would it make more sense?
It's not like an actual language. Like it's just the way she's talking as she's writing.
Okay.
The way she is talking reminds you a lot of how Talmud Var spoke.
Okay. Is there any imagery of a six-headed dragon?
No.
Okay.
All right. So who all is attuning and how many items is everybody attuning to? This is just for me to calculate. Gengu, you're attuning to how many?
1.
1. So that is an hour. Is anybody doing more than one item?
Search,
Hey.
right? All 3.
Yeah.
3. So it'll be a total
Well,
of 3 hours.
yeah.
Wait.
Like now, I just realized I have to make a decision though because
Warden's hammer.
Yeah, I've got to tune
Or
to
anvil.
that too. So I've got to definitely have to keep the belt. The shield was just kind of like bonus, so I can give that up. 'Cause I feel like I want to keep the. Well, fuck, man.
Oop, nope.
I think you do the. What is this rod?
More money,
think-
more problems.
Well, the yeah, exactly. The rod is good for my build, but it's very situational.
Yeah.
So I think I have to.
I think you do the Arcanist plate, the belt, and the hammer, right?
No, if I'm gonna take the plate off and do the shield, because I carry a shield anyway. So it's like a instant upgrade to that shield, and it would make sense to get rid of the rod, because if I'm holding the shield and the anvil, I mean I'd have to like set one down to pull the rod out. So, but the shield meant like an advantage on saving throws against any spells or magical effects, and spell attacks have disadvantage on me while I have it. That's like. I feel like that's pretty strong. All right, I'm gonna yes, I'm attuning to the belt, the shield, and Moradin's anvil.
Okay. Cool. I would like. So you're doing all 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
So you
removing
guys
the
sit
anvil.
here. Cool. Those of you who are not attuning to stuff, what are you doing during this time? Be pretty specific about your wording, and then I might have some people do some rolls in a minute as well.
It's 2.
Go ahead.
It's 3 hours total, right?
Yes, 3 hours total.
All right.
So Gengu,
I'm
you'd
done
be
after 1 hour.
after 1 hour,
Yeah.
you'd be done.
Can I?
Ojitai and Rango, you guys aren't attuned to anything, right?
Is he
I
attuning
am
to that
attuning
sword?
to this.
Sword,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so Rango,
Can I look for more shit?
sure, I'll let you do another one. I need you to roll for the D100. Roll a D10 for me. And then roll a D100 and let me know what you get when you roll that 10.
The 10 is a 4.
Yep. Okay.
And the 100 is a 31.
31. You find a potion. And this potion seems to have some sort of it looks very green, but electrical at the same time. Whatever the contents inside are.
Natural 20 Arcana.
It is a potion of speed. It's
Alright.
heroin.
Nice.
It's heroin.
Real
So-
sped.
Keep it away from Gingu and Cormac. Got it. I want
Right.
to. can I spend the next hour looking for ritual scrolls?
Sure. Go for it.
That he said there were ritual or scrolls at least.
Yes. Ritual scrolls?
Specifically ritual scrolls.
You will not find any ritual scrolls here.
Okay.
I apologize.
Has the hour been up at this point?
Yeah, hour's been up.
All
if
right.
that's what Ringo's doing there in that first hour.
Hey, Ranko, I saw you looking for some scrolls. I have this one in my backpack.
Oh.
It's color spray?
Oh, yeah. That's great. Thank you. Thank you.
Better in your hands than mine.
The fuck
Now,
is color spray?
anyone- Would anyone like to accompany me to Baumgartlinger's?
I have
Once,
a little bit of RP.
Yep.
Oh, well,
Once,
before we leave.
that's where we're
Chris
headed.
is done with his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head out there. Also, Gingu, just thank you for this sword. This thing is incredible.
What's it look like? Do we have
I
it?
need to-
I don't have an image for it, but just imagine a longsword, kind of wrapped, like the handle is wrapped in this like deep, almost looks blood-soaking linen. The sword has kind of like, it looks almost rustic in appearance, but extremely sharp to the touch. And it just kind of has this like bright blue, almost like blue lightning energy just kind of shooting up it. Think of it sort of like almost like anime color lightning, like that real like bright white and bright blue lightning kind of shooting up and just kind of going over it.
Cool.
I
something
imagine
like
it's
this.
like exactly like a samurai sword.
Imagining, because I'm ice and this is electric, one of the dragon katanas from Elden Ring that is ice and lightning damage. It looks like it's got like jagged teeth on the back side of the blade.
Sick.
All right. After this first hour, you hear a knock at the door, and you hear Harpy's voice kind of coming through the door. Hey, I think there's somebody coming.
Hello, boys.
I'm
don't
gonna
move.
turn to Mikey. I'm gonna turn to Mikey. Expecting
I'm
company?
the first.
I get company all the time, but I don't ever expect nobody. That's why I was surprised to see you guys.
All right, I'm the first one out.
All right.
Clear some room.
Follow right behind him.
I'll be in the back.
Gengu, you run out the door. Ojitai and Ringo run out. Yosai kind of meanders out behind all of you guys. And also, Mikey will head out as well. Harpy kind of looks at you guys, and then points down the road. And you can see that there is a couple of kobolds kind of all ganged up in a group. And in like the center of them, you can see that the two ones that got kind of burned by your friend here are kind of pointing down the street. And they notice you guys, and they all just start kind of like getting their weapons out and look eager to fight. It's probably a group of like 10 to 15 of them.
I'm gonna immediately turn to Ojitai. And, Ojitai, you want to try talking them down, or should I start blasting while they're back there?
I don't know. We can try the diplomatic solution first. I don't think it'll work too well, though.
You know? I'm just gonna
They
be
keep.
flipping a coin at the ready.
Okay.
Are they like actively like pointing at us or anything?
Yeah,
And are
yeah,
they-
yeah. They're like pointing at you guys, and like you can see them. They're starting to get like their like swords out and like shields together, and a couple of them kind of like you can see are messing with some other stuff they have going on. You can't really tell what they are, but they kind of stop for a second and get ready, and then they all just kind of all at once start kind of not really running, but hastily moving towards you guys as you guys stand there. They're probably a good like 500 feet away at this point, but they are closing in pretty quickly.
Right. I'll see if this works. I'll just take a few steps forward, and when they're like, say 100 feet out, I'll just yell as loudly as I can in Draconic, "Stop!"
Okay. They get to like 100 feet. You yell that out. Roll like an intimidation check.
Need to check. Robes help with intimidation, or is it deception? Cool. All right, I'm terrible at the. Yeah, that's a 2.
Cool. Your voice cracks as you yell this out.
Oh.
And it's not very intimidating at all. Yosai just kind of gives you a side look like, what the hell, bro?
Did they keep marching?
They come with a new vigor now. Like at first they were kind of like, a couple of them were hurt from earlier, but they hear it like antagonizes them more. They're like, oh, these guys are some real sissies, and they begin sprinting in your all's direction. They're now well within about 60 feet away from you guys on the street, just all kind of running towards you.
The second they like burst into a run, I want to fire a warning volley like in front of them, like at the ground,
Okay.
like basically in front of their feet.
Yeah. So you shoot an eldritch blast. It blasts on the ground in front of them. The two that were burnt that were in the lead kind of stop and at this, which causes the rest of them kind of like they all just kind of smack into the backs of each other, and they all kind of stop about 40 feet away from you.
Can I do intimidation for that?
Sure.
Wait, I have intimidating presence as well. Anyone I can see within 30 feet.
They aren't that
I'll
close
succeed on
yet,
wisdom
right?
save there.
Yeah, they're 40 feet away.
Oh, fuck. I take 10 steps forward.
Can he help me? Can he help me?
Yeah, sure, he can help you.
Hell yeah. That's a 29.
Yeah, the two burned ones immediately like turn tail and run. They're just super intimidated. The rest of them kind of all just kind of, hey, you, we don't want any trouble. Where's the fire guy? He hurt our friends.
He's like standing right here with us, yes?
Yeah, but he's got like the hood over him. He's just kind of, you can see he's got like a little bit of a smirk underneath of his robes there, and he's just not saying anything.
I would like to take 10 steps forward and initiate my intimidating presence.
As soon as he crosses the threshold, they all just throw their weapons down and turn tail and run. The rest of them just drop it all and run.
Hell yeah. What the fuck is that?
Look at Rango. This is why I don't do the negotiations.
I figured, maybe they'd relate a bit more, speaking the same language and all. Takes a bit of effort for me to kick that in.
I wonder if they taught public speaking at this college at the time. Maybe you could have used that.
Oh, they did, didn't
One of
they?
our focuses at the temple.
Mikey mentioned it earlier. He took it 3 times or something.
Maybe not the
monks were silent.
Yes, this is why we do not teach it at the temple.
Public speaking isn't their focus, I don't think.
Meanwhile, fucking Serge is just inside hearing fucking Eldritch blasts and Draconic yelling, just trying to fucking like hone in.
I trust the
boiling.
boys.
And I imagine like elephant sounding stampeding for like 10 steps, and that's it.
Yeah.
Trust it. All right. Well, we got like an hour to kill, right?
Yeah, you guys got like still like an hour and a half left to do whatever you want. Those kobolds have all just turned tailed and run from wherever they were. Harpy just kind of looks at you guys. Thanks, guys. I wasn't sure if I could have done that on my own.
Oh, you're quite intimidating, Harpy.
Seeing as
I
he's
mean,
you.
just look at yourself.
I don't think so. I can still do this though. And he cracks out the old
Oh,
dance.
that's amazing.
And he cracks out the old dance.
Is this the first harp dance in Gengu form? I believe
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, I believe
is.
so.
It's his first harp dance since he said he was done dancing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Whoa, I forgot that you said that.
Ooh, Harpy,
Uh,
didn't know you still had it in you.
Yeah, I've been doing some thinking, and that was one of the things that made me happy in life. Dancing.
Hell yeah.
Well then, dance on.
And he continues.
In the meantime, shall we go check out the university?
I
mean,
believe.
I'm down, dude. If
Or
you
do
don't
we
want to
wait?
go.
I'd say we wait on Sesh, eh? We're gonna be heading that way to get into Undermarch anyway, right, Mikey?
Out of character, how far are we from the university?
Like maybe half a mile. It's like down the road.
Okay.
You can see it from where you're at.
I can catch up.
I
I'm not
assume
gonna
there's
really
also
need to throw anything into the machine, I don't think.
I mean, it might not be the worst idea because, like, we want to get this done pretty quickly. And I know you guys said you got places to be, so maybe we go and scour the university while he does his thing in there with those items, and maybe we could leave somebody with him just in case something happens. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, that kind of thing.
Harpy? Stay with Search?
I think I can keep him company.
Thank you. I'd like to check out that pile of books he has outside of his window as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's where all the good shit comes from.
Exactly.
All
All
right.
the problem shit.
Cool. So Harpy goes back inside. Saoirse, you don't notice this, but he is just dancing behind you. You occasionally hear some noises coming from him. He's humming to himself. All right, guys. Are you guys ready to go back to school? Check out some stuff. Yeah, no,
I
that's
suppose.
all right.
So
Let's
have we
do
gone?
it.
Have we gone inside and told Saoirse what the fuck we're doing?
No.
Is he
I'm
so
going
deep in
and telling him.
concentration he
I'm gonna
can't
go
hear
tell
us,
him.
or what?
Do what? Sorry.
Is he like so deep in concentration he can't hear us because he's attuning so hard, or like what's the
Dude,
rules
I
on that?
tune so hard, bro.
Dude, he's tuning really, really hard.
I go in there
Alright.
and I write him a note.
I'm done with the shield. I'm currently attuning to the belt.
Yeah,
Nice.
go ahead and Rango, you can go tell him. Go ahead and tell him what you want to tell him.
Alright, Sesh. You focused up, or can you hear me? I assume you're just sitting there like fucking like in it.
Yeah. No, yeah. I can look up. So
We're gonna go ahead and take off to the college. Hop's gonna stay here with you, and yeah, we'll be wandering around the college. So once you finish up here, head that way.
good, man. Yo, be safe, and I'll meet you at the stairs heading down.
Bye.
Behind, right? Isn't it behind the academic building?
Bye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here too. You see, Cormit is like at the table with his feet propped up, kicked back, and he's got like a brew in his hand, and he's just drinking. I'm gonna chill. I'll catch up.
Is there anyone in the group that doesn't have some form of producing their own light, or doesn't have dark sight?
Oh no, I've got
You've got the
close
nunchucks.
fix.
I can only produce light while I'm raging.
Okay, then. All right, then I assume are we gonna begin walking to the college at this point?
I'd like to grab Mikey before he leaves real quick.
Oh, hey, what's going on, dude? What's up, man?
Hey, I've been thinking it's really nice of you to be so hospitable. We really appreciate it, and before coming to Branico, I traveled around a lot and was alone. And one thing that I learned in all of that was the importance, if not just, you know, for the sake of honor, of bartering. So, you know, you've been nice enough to allow us to peruse through items that you've picked up along the way, and it just doesn't sit right with me to take and not give anything in return. So I wanted to offer you a couple things that I had, if you're interested or not. You
I
know.
mean, I'll take some stuff, but dude, like you're kind of helping me. You're giving me River March, man. So like that was the barter. You guys can have some equipment, and we go and we can take out the Markovs and the whistle and possibly the worm, and then I'm just chilling.
If I'm
The
at
mayor
an
of
angle,
River March, man.
if I'm at an angle where Mikey can't see my face, but Serge can, I'm gonna give him like a fucking like, what are you doing? Look.
Well, that's fair enough. Well, at the very least, I'd like to at least give you this because it helped me a lot along the way, and I hope it can do the same for you, or maybe another companion of yours down the line. And I'll take out the Stone of Good Luck.
Nice.
And you know, I just found this by happenstance, but it did right by me for a long time, and it's the least I can do. And I'll kind of extend it to him.
Dude, you gave me a rock. Thanks, man.
Yeah. It's shaped like a cat's head. Huh?
Oh, dude. He takes it and he sets it up in his windowsill that's there. Dude, it looks pretty good right there, don't you think, man?
I do. Hey, and now the little gem in its eye, it's green. You know
Dude,
what that means?
it's gonna shine through the light. It's gonna
Like
be green.
Shine bright like a diamond. You know what I mean?
Dude, I heard that song live once.
Hey, sir, speaking of cats, where's your cat?
Oh my God, dead.
Don't let the cat out
No,
of the bag, bro.
it's literally dead, man. It's just in your bag, dead.
God.
No,
I haven't
it's,
thought about that
uh,
cat in a long time.
It got out. It got out one night we were sleeping and it ran off somewhere. You're not exactly sure where that
You know
cat
what?
is.
That's good. Because if, yeah, because you know exactly where I'll find it. If I ever do. If it survived. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, I like that. If that's okay.
Yeah.
I swear I'm good with pets in real life. Did I? It's too much. Too much in game.
Yeah. It escaped in the night one night. It just wasn't getting fed enough, but you don't know that.
Yeah. I'm the worst.
And so it ran off. So the cat's gone. Unfortunately. How sad. All right. Anything else anybody's doing here before we head to the college? I know Saoirse is staying behind. All right. All right, dudes. Let's freaking go. Follow me. And he starts walking down the road towards the college.
On the walk there,
mhm.
I want to, I'm gonna take the drift globe, and I'm gonna be like, Oi, Ingu. I think everyone else tagging along with the crew has at least some sort of, light. Well, wait, doesn't the fucking... Oh, right, the disco. Okay. Some sort of, way of seeing around at will, and you kind of got to rage out to get to that point, so you may as well hold on to this. I don't really need it.
What form is it?
It's about the size of a volleyball. I posted a picture of it.
Size of a volleyball? Oh, okay. Well, convenient. And I have this like dent in my side. I just kind of place it there. From previous damage.
It's the hole.
And
Right.
how's your
Thank
toy?
you, Rango.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Found this potion. I think it's a potion of speed, so all yours if you want it.
Thank you,
I think it
Rango.
suits your talents.
Roger's about to one-hit KO everybody.
I didn't even fucking look at what the fucking anvil does.
No.
I'm assuming it fucking absurd.
You best believe
It's pretty fun.
I'm throwing my
I
only
get to be
hammer in
I get to be Thor a little bit.
that.
Hell yeah.
Not with lightning, but it does have some balancing.
That's gonna be nuts.
I feel like this mission is like, you know, when you do a bunch of side quests and you come back to the main lane with a shit ton of money. Now it's like you just reap all the benefits of doing
Yeah,
everything.
this was Ryan's really nice way of prepping us for war at the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much.
Do I see any corpses along the way?
Oh, dude, the streets are littered, man. This entire time. This is still Undermarch, and it's still there's dead bodies everywhere. There's some that have been dead for weeks. There's some that have been dead yesterday. There's some that have been dead for maybe 30 minutes ago. There's just dead corpses, kobolds, people, elves, animals, giant monsters. There's death everywhere, all over the
No
place.
Markovs?
No, Markovs are everywhere too. You see a bunch of Markovs dead as well.
Okay.
Whichever ones. Are there any skeletons, or are they all like corpses?
I mean, there's some that are pretty well on their way to being, there's some that are pretty like green and like,
They're all...
animals have eaten like a lot of their meat off their bones.
Okay.
But there's no like fully. Are you wanting to make a skeleton army?
Yeah.
No, there's no skeletons. Not that skeletonized yet. Sorry.
All right. Well, I can do it on corpses too.
Okay. Do you want to do corpses?
Yeah.
Okay. How many?
6.
Cool. So you start raising 6 corpses along as you guys are walking.
Okay.
Dude, man, that's kind of not cool, man. You're just kind of, disturbing the dead like that.
Oh, they'll be fun, I'm sure. I mean, they're dead.
Dude, that was Sarah from Dark Arts class, dude.
Now she's got a second chance.
Dude, but she's missing like half her right arm, man.
I can't fix that. You'll have to talk to Serge about that. I did the best I could.
It's kind of messed up, dude. Whatever, you can just keep going. Whatever, man. All right. You guys keep walking. All along the way, you can see just kind of people, animals, kobolds, a few automatons wandering around, just all scurrying about the college. Inside, you can hear, so you get kind of right up into the courtyard of the college. And as you're kind of standing there, you see that there was like some sort of big battle that happened between a lot of the school staff here, and the kobolds and the siege monsters they had brought in. Lots of dead corpses here. From inside the school, you can hear the occasional scream, blast of magic, sounds of combat. It seems like there's a lot of people inside fighting, just in different, pockets of the school itself. So like, there's school's kind of a dangerous place. So we probably tread pretty lightly. Sometimes people just kind of let you do your thing. Other times they won't. Dude, there's these guys, man, and they were part of, they were part of this frat, and like they were total douchebags. But they kind of think that they're like the new deans of the school or something like that is what they call themselves. But yeah. Anyways, dude, they're real dick bags. So just be ready for those guys. We might have to,
rough them up a bit.
Yeah. Most of the time I just kind of leave, but, it depends on how far you guys want to go with it. I'm down. Especially because I got my boys with me.
Yeah. Boys.
That's
And then
right.
I'm going to point back to the zombies. We got the
No.
boys.
No, not what I talk. No, it's not what I meant. It's kind of
One's
weird.
a little messed up, Rango.
Yeah, they smell really bad. Like the city already smells, but like they're moving, and like I'm pretty sure that one defecated itself after it died. Like it smells bad.
I'm sure it'll help intimidate them at the very least, right?
No, I think not. I think that makes me want to throw up. All right. Cool. Where first?
I'm going straight to the second floor to start the mission.
All right.
I'll
So
tag along
Gangu
with
takes.
Gingu.
Do you say it? All right. So y'all are just all just bum rushing the second floor. You guys walk through the front door. Off to your left and right, you can kind of see there's like a couple groups fighting each other. As you get to the staircase, there's like a group of kobolds, and you can see like they're running down laughing, and they have like a bunch of just random like cutlery and like fancy jewels and stuff like that in their arms, and they kind of look at you guys, and then they kind of stop midway, and then they scooch out of the way, and they kind of skimper past you guys and slide past you guys, and once they clear you guys, they just take off running. You guys walk up the staircase. You get to the second floor. And you make your way over to Baumgartlinger's office. It is a total mess. There's papers and everything. I mean, it was a mess before, but it's even more of a mess now. There's items all over the ground, storage cases everywhere. Everything's kind of destroyed. The machine is still there, and it looks like it is operational, but it does look like it's been damaged. Well, this is his office, man. So this is where you guys wanted to be, or?
Well,
Machine's not looking too hot, lads.
well, I definitely need to investigate or do what I need to do on the machine.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna check. I need to check it out. Maybe kick it a couple times.
Yeah.
I'll get back
Go
to
ahead and
you.
do like an investigation or Arcana check, whatever one you prefer.
Well, definitely Arcana for sure. 20. Dirty
20.
20.
So you've seen it work before. If you stick an item inside, some random properties that happen. As far as the integrity of the machine, it doesn't look the most stable. It looks like there is a chance of it failing. What happens when it fails, you're not exactly sure. But probably nothing good.
Well, I put my hammer into it, give it a kick, unplug it, plug it back in, and let her rip.
Okay. I need you to roll me a D100 first.
Okay.
I'm gonna the second he starts fucking with it, like just by kicking it and shit, I'm gonna back like outside the doorway, like just kind of peeking around the corner.
Yep.
Oh no. 34.
That checks out.
34. All right. All good. So you stick it in, and it kind of kicks up some like smoke, and a little bit of Arcana like blast out the back of it, but it seems okay. You stick it in. I need you to, and you're sticking in your hammer, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another.
Excuse me.
Fucking
Roll a D10 for me.
gambling fuck.
Yep.
8.
8.
Yes.
Okay. And then finally, roll me a. All right, roll me a D20.
19.
19.
It's got to be for the hit dice, right?
Gee,
19 D6s.
All right. So you throw in your
Glory hammer?
My glory hammer.
glory hammer, and out pops.
Oh dear.
So it completely reduces the size of your hammer. It's no longer a warhammer. It appears to be some sort of mace. What this mace is, it looks extremely strange. The handle, the grip is now a spinal cord. And the actual mace part of it, the weapon part, is a skull with green light coming out of the eyes and mouth.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. The zombies are ranting and raving, I'm sure.
Dude, they're going wild.
They're like,
No, they're just behind, just.
okay,
Dude, you're getting them
give
all
me the
riled up.
deets.
Cool.
No, if this was a bad decision or not.
It requires attunement, first of all.
Oh god, fuck.
It requires attunement. Why don't you give me another Arcana check, Gengu?
It's gonna fucking.
You don't have your
dude.
Mr. Identifying Man here.
The
18.
18. Cool. You don't know why you know this, but from handling that sword and like being down in there with all those undead people, you just kind of know this has some sort of undead properties to it. And some book that you read way back when you were in your shed about undead people for whatever reason, you realize this is Wand of Orcus.
The fucking what?
Wand of Orcus. Why don't you go ahead and
Hold on.
search that up?
Oh, fuck
Insane
me.
motherfucker.
Hold on. Hold
Dude,
on.
another artifact enters the fray?
This
Dude,
text is too
This
long.
fucking
is-
description is
Yeah.
an essay.
Oh, it's got sentience. Oh,
It
fuck.
looks so
Oh,
badass.
no.
It looks so badass.
This was completely random, and I had you do so many rolls, and this is what you got. And I swear this is like
fuck
the most
yeah.
random thing that you got this. But it's not a warhammer; it is a mace. But I think you can use mace, right?
Yeah, he should
It's
be able
still-
to. Fucking
You
barbarian.
just, you just lose. You'll kind of lose. It's like a little ball peen hammer. It's not a big hammer. It's like ball peen hammer. All right.
Oh, no.
Just from a distance, from peeking inside and seeing that thing come out, Arcana. I'm not doing a fucking check. I'm just gonna be like, it doesn't look fucking good.
Heck of a change there, Jingu.
Cool. So Gengu has
I
this
just
in-
hold it up and start laughing.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna. I want to like glance over to Ojitai. Do you notice?
Yosai has
you're-
grabbed
you're-
Ojitai on the shoulder and just. I think this one might be.
His ale is never
It's
gonna
not
taste
good.
the same again.
I'm just gonna lean. Probably just keep an eye on him for a little while. Make sure things don't change.
All right. Sounds good.
Something's weird here.
Dude. Oh, fuck.
I would like the mouth to be consistently breathing fire at all times. That's my only stipulation with
Okay.
this
I
weapon,
mean,
cosmetically.
brother, you gotta be able to get through the
Well, I got to get through the opening
fucking
paragraph
gate
before I
to
understand any of this.
to
Yeah.
ride the ride. Have you fucking looked at this attunement deal?
Give me a
You-
second. I might be weaponless for a while. Hold on.
Oh my.
Give me a second. He said.
All right. Is that it, or is there like anybody else gonna stick something inside, or what?
Oh.
I'm just like,
I'm gonna
I mean,
slowly
you can-
reach into the fucking bag of holding and pull out a case of beer. And I'll just be like, I guess this next. A Comet.
You want to stick?
put
The
it
case
in,
of beer,
kick it,
yes.
Unplug, plug it back in.
I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Gingu, you take the
Oh, is
honors.
it me?
You're the one
Okay,
putting it in
okay.
there.
Oh, not a D12. No.
I'm again gonna get behind the fucking door.
I almost
Oh.
rolled a 34 again. 31.
31. All right. Cool. Go ahead and roll a D10 for me.
A 1.
A 1. All right.
A 1.
Roll a d20 for me.
16.
16. Let me make sure I'm counting this right. Oh my god. All right. Cool. So you stick in the beer, the entire case, and out comes a potion. The potion literally looks like liquid gold. And
Eyes
so
light up.
it looks like liquid gold with a single scale from a chromatic gem or metallic dragon is suspended inside of it.
What the fuck?
On a
Chrome
closer
dragon
ins-
drink.
You can't really tell exactly what the scale is.
I want to like move my mage hand out towards Gingu, just like
Yeah.
picks it up, and I wanted to bring it back to me. And
Oh
then
my god. You can do Arcana check if you want.
I want to be holding it out and have Chuchi like crawl down my arm and start fucking looking around on it too.
Yep. Are you got 2, you said?
Sorry.
Oh no, he's looking at it.
He is
too.
looking at
Okay.
it as well, yes. But
Okay,
it was a whole
uh,
36 pack of beer, so is it just one potion?
Yeah, it's just one potion. You'll be
Okay,
all right with
okay.
just one of these. Yeah.
Ryan's like, with being greedy, motherfucker.
Yep. Nope. 36 of these is not. Nope. You got one. That's good.
19 Arcana.
19?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. You know that this is a potion of Dragon's Majesty. You're not sure which dragon yet is the scale is from, but yeah, only one of those. You only get one of those.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Did Ojutai or where are Ojutai and Yosai standing?
Kind of like in the back.
Watching
I would
this,
assume.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, Yosai is kind of not really paying too much attention. He's kind of looking around the school.
Holy sh-
Okay. Okay.
All right. Question.
Mm-hmm.
This Wand of Orcus says that if an outsider, or if a non-outsider or an outsider, except very powerful ones, touch the wand, there's a chance that he or she would die immediately. I assume since I didn't die immediately, then I'm good to go, right?
Yeah, you know what, Gengar? I would say you're a pretty powerful guy.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Thanks for
All
not
right.
killing me on the spot.
I held this shit up and just started laughing.
And then dies.
Just dead.
Yeah, hell of a way to go out, bro.
Just
That really would.
and then just dies.
Honestly, that's probably the most thematic way for Gengu to ever die.
I'm gonna be like admiring this bottle,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna like throw it in.
You're getting the. You've used all your rolls today.
I'm gonna like
on these.
throw it in my like gently place it in my satchel,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm just gonna like look up and kind of I'm like stunned, and then
Yep.
I'm gonna like very like energetically swing the bag of holding back open, get out another case of beer, and like hold it out to Gingu.
I'm just like admiring this mace, still trying to figure out what it does, and I'm just like kicking the machine, unplugging it, plugging it back in, and like passively doing it, running it.
All right, I need another D100 from you when you stick this case of beer in there.
All right. Shit, I had my tab open reading this fucking thing. That's why I was trying to do it passively. All right, 37, dude. I'm right around another
Ooh,
one.
30s.
Man.
37. All right. So you can tell that like from this machine being used right now, it hasn't been used in a while. And for good reason. It seems to be really unstable. It still works, but a little bit more smoke is coming from it now. It's really shaking, like the floor kind of shakes along with it. And there's a couple more like small bursts of arcane like energy coming out of the back of it now. But you do stick this one in there. Go ahead and give me another D10.
D10, then a D20. That's a
Yep.
10.
A 10. All right. And then a D20.
8. It was almost a 20.
8. Cool. So out comes is pink inside, the liquid is pink, and the bottle is shaped like a heart.
I pick it up and hand it to Ranga.
I will mage hand it over. And
Okay.
the same thing.
It's not that rare. It is a filter of love, is what this potion is called.
Okay. I just kind of, and then I tuck it away too.
Okay.
Also, what does the scale in the other one look like?
It is some sort of chromatic scale, but like inside the gold, you can't exactly tell what the scale is until after you drink it. You would think.
All right, I'm gonna put my ring of feather falling in there. And,
All right, I need you to roll a D100 for me.
well, this thing has only brought me bad news. Ding ding. We're going to go 14.
You get a 14.
14.
Everybody in the room make a dex save.
Oh man.
Oh no!
What if I'm outside the doorway, like peeking
I
in?
need you to make a dex save.
Can it be an advantage since I'm outside the
You
room?
need to make a dex
Oh.
save.
The whole wing of this fucking university is about to go boom boom.
I need you to make a dex
Dude, I had
save.
advantage and rolled 2 3s.
20.
20. Okay.
Ojitai died
I
at
got-
26.
I got a 2. I'm right.
Don't
in
worry,
the face of
boys.
danger.
We've outsmarted the DM's cheeky attempt of a TPK here. The healer is left behind, safe and sound in the dorm. It's
All right.
good.
Cool. Who got a 16 or higher on their dex save?
Ojitai did.
Ojitai did. So Gangu did not.
Yosai?
Yeah, we need to do Mikey and Yosai as well. Let me go ahead and.
Imagine Mikey dies before we even go down.
He has to sleep.
That'd be so bad.
Well, this was Croyd the
honestly,
Adventure Lads.
That'd be about par for the course for us if we're being
Yeah.
honest.
The new mayor is dead. All right, hold on. I gotta be.
I gave him the stone of good luck. He should have brought it
It looked cool in his window, man.
with him.
All right. Let's see how he does. Ooh, that's not good. He fails. All right. So if you pass, you take half this damage.
Oh man, here we go.
64. Just pure arcane energy blast into everybody.
Say 64.
And it's
64. Half if you passed.
so it's half.
32.
Yes.
Okay.
32 on a success.
Oh no.
I
Okay,
will take none because of evasion.
Right. All right. Also, still some more. If you pass, you also take half of this total. 42 physical.
Man.
Also none because of evasion.
All right.
Monk.
If they're the
What-
same effect.
What is happening?
So
Like,
this
what does that
happens,
look like?
Gangu is sitting there
Arcane
toying over
bomb,
this,
bro.
toying
I'm
over
talking about
this,
him evading it.
this mace. All right, Gangu is sitting over there toying over this mace, right? And he just haphazardly sticks his ring in there. As he says, this thing's only brought me bad things. Sticks the ring inside the machine. Once it goes in there, the machine begins shaking very violently. The smoke starts kind of spewing, arcane blast coming all out of it. He's still just kind of looking over this mace. Gengu looks at the machine for whenever it makes this loud noise. Everything just stops for a second. And it's like as all sound gets sucked out of the area. And then this giant arcane blast emits from the machine, spreads the machine all over the room. So this all happens in the matter of seconds. Machine explodes. The shrapnel from the machine goes flying everywhere. There's just this giant blast that comes out of the wing. Rango, the reason that you still need to make a deck save is the wall literally gets pushed out into you and smacks into you. The room just explodes. Gengu is sitting right next to this. So you first see Gengu just get absorbed by this giant arcane like energy as it comes out of this machine. It all feels like in slow motion, just comes out at you. The wall gets blasted, you get knocked off your feet prone. As you're falling prone, you can see Ojitai just these rapid like movements just to dodge like everything. And like he grabs a piece of the wall and covers himself from the arcane blast. Like it's all just like super calculated. It's just this loud, deafening noise. Your ears are ringing by the time it ends. Everybody falls onto the ground prone. Gengu, you're now outside on the ground next to where these books were. Rango, you're like
good.
Just like falls on his back, looks over.
The ring of Featherfall is destroyed, by the way.
Okay, I figured.
Rango, you're pushed back down the hallway. Yosai, he is completely okay. There's no sign of Mikey.
Wait. Gotta make deck saves from as zombies.
Oh.
And how many hit points do they have? They're probably just...
They're dead. They'll get blown to bits, Sarah included.
Yeah, Sarah's missing more than some of her right arm. Cool. Everybody, like, everybody's ears are ringing. No matter if you saved or not, it's still just this deafening loud explosion just happened. Everybody's just starting to kind of come to, get up. Ojitai, Yosai, you kind of land, you don't fall down, but you kind of land like on your knees a little bit. Yosai reaches his hand down and grabs you and pulls you up. Begins trying to say something to you, but your ears are just kind of ringing. It takes everybody a second to get their bearings. Is anybody down?
No.
Gengu, are you still alive?
I'm still alive, yeah.
Okay. Gengu, you're on your back outside looking up at this giant, like, you can see now, like, this arcane beam is shooting straight up into the sky now and just expanding out. And it slowly starts kind of like going away. You can see like literally like there's like storm cloud above and it just starts kind of like electrifying and stuff like that. And it just starts changing to like this like blue color. There's still rubble and stuff landing next to you from this basically the whole side of the building as it just kind of lands next to you guys. Rango, you pick yourself up and kind of dust yourself off. You're covered in like, bruises and cuts everywhere. Your robes are kind of scalded by this arcane blast that hit you. Your ears are still ringing as well, but you're starting to come to. At this point, Ojitai, Yosai kind of snapped you out of it and gotten you. Your friends are very dangerous, Ojitai. I'm glad that you are uninjured, but you hang around them much longer, and I don't think that will be the case. We should see how many of them survive that. He then begins walking forward. Rango, he walks over and kind of picks you up, helps you up. The ringing subsides, and you guys now are all in the second floor. Baumgartlinger's office is completely gone. It is just an open window now to the outside world.
So did everyone get blown into the hall except Gingu on the floor?
Yes, there's no sign of Mikey.
Yeah.
So everybody is kind of standing there. Gangu, you're outside, kind of dusting yourself off, picking yourself up. Everybody's just kind of looking around at each other. From your guys' perspective, you don't see Gangu, you don't see Mikey anywhere, and your zombies are just kind of scattered across the ground.
I guess Chuchi would have
Well-
died.
Yeah, Chuchi's gone.
Yeah, vaporized. Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
call out to Gingu. Just Gingu, you still here?
Make a perception check with disadvantage, Gangu.
I want to like lean against the wall, like back to where
11.
his office was, and just be looking up and down the hall, make sure like you don't have any company.
Through the ringing, you can faintly hear something calling your name. It sounds like you're not really sure from where.
That's it.
All right.
I'm just on my back.
Yeah.
I'll move towards that sound. See if I can see him.
All right. You walk towards the big open hole. The structure you can see is like red hot to the touch from where this arcane blast is just scalded what is left of the structure at the edge here. You look out and you can see Gangu kind of laying flat on his back as pieces of rubble just kind of like smack down next to him. This beam has now kind of started to decay away from like where it started, where the machine was, but is kind of still just kind of slowly going up towards the sky. And as it gets higher, you can see that it just kind of almost think of it as kind of like a smoke trail. It kind of fades away as it goes up.
Gonna like
But you do see Gangun just on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna be on the ground for 30 seconds. I gotta head downstairs real quick.
It's fine.
I'm gonna drop to my ass back to the wall and start trying to bring Chuchi back.
Okay.
It should take like 10 minutes.
Right.
And but actually first I'm gonna like start digging through my fucking satchel, my bag of holding. I'll fucking open up my coin pouch, just looking for a potion of healing.
Uh-huh.
I don't find fucking any.
You find your potion of love.
And then I drop it back in. And then I start summoning Chuchi.
Okay. Orutai, you see Gangu just kind of motionless on the ground on his back. 2 stories below you.
I know that he's turn back around for a second. Rango, do you see Mikey anywhere?
I'm gonna like kind of lean around the corner to look back in. I don't see him anywhere.
You don't see Mikey.
Do I see any trace of him?
You don't see Mikey anywhere.
Their shoes with a burn mark around them.
You don't see any sign of Mikey anywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
gonna like be like exhausted looking up at you and just shake my head like
Take a pause from this moment. Saoirse, down the half a mile down the road. You're getting to the point where you're almost done, like, you know, getting through being attuned to all your items. And you hear this from where you're at, deafening explosion. The window shatters behind you. You can feel as some of the structure shakes and everything that's like on walls fall, the luckstone falls over. Everything around you just begins kind of falling to the ground. Some of the candles that are on the shrine fall over and light the wooden floor on fire a little bit over in the corner. And your ears ring for a second. And then like you're like you can start to hear again, and you hear car alarms. No, I was joking. But you can kind of you feel like you can hear chunks of like rock hitting the roof and like outside around you now. as you're starting to come to.
Okay. Is there any way that I could roleplay the attunement with the hammer leading up to the blast?
Sure.
Okay. So after the belt and then like near the end of like attuning the hammer, I just imagine like I would like lean down in this highly anticipated moment and I'm finally able to like grasp it, and where I just kind of get ahead of myself and don't really think about it and go and pick it up. As soon as like I touch it, a flood of just imagery and like emotion and all this stuff from the original wielder all the way down to me. I basically shoot through every time it's been yielded, every victim it's had, like every pursuit that the wielder has wanted and all this stuff, and it's just kind of like a fucking like mega download mind fuck, and I wasn't
Yeah.
prepared for it.
It's like
Um,
Indiana Jones and the Ark.
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So it was like my eyes, just, right as I go to
Yeah.
touch it and be like a fiery red for the forge or whatever. I guess it's kind of like though after reading it, it just kind of seemed like a mental trial to get through in order
Yeah.
to try to hold it. All right, so like as I'm coming out of that, and then I also realized that I'm coming out of it, and a lot of the like engagements and battles that this like anvil has gone through has always like been in pursuit of thwarting, undead or like or fiendish or like necrotic wielding like things, and so I immediately feel the weight and heaviness of that like darkness,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, something that was like very uh interesting to me, like speaking with the dead, and I was sort of like aligning more to necromancy, now terrifies me.
Yes.
I'm just um but yes, so it's just gone through whatever the fuck that is, and then
Then
and
the
then, and then I'm
explosion.
oh, and then I immediately think that it's Moradin coming down to like scold me for wielding. No, I'm just kidding.
You wield my hammer.
uh, okay, and so the first thing that I would notice after coming to is the use of the room is on fire.
Yeah, there's like a small corner of it
I will
near the shrine.
immediately begin to try to
Dampen
pat
the
that
fire.
out
Yeah.
and call upon Harpy and Cormit to assist,
Yeah,
please.
Cormit is like taking cover under the table and like is like that, and he looks up. And he walks over towards the beer case, like the big stash of beer. And it's all the glasses shattered and it's just pouring out onto the ground. He falls to his knees in the pool of beer and just starts lapping it up. Harpy stops dancing now and begins assisting you, just trying to damage control the building right now.
Right.
With the fire.
Okay, if we're able to stifle the flames.
Yeah, it takes you a couple minutes.
Yeah, and then I'll look up at Harpy. What? But what exploded? What the hell was that?
I've never heard of an explosion like that before in my life. I think
It came from, and I'll look over like toward the wall, like
yeah.
where the blast came from. Oh, it's the university. Hoppy, you don't think?
We should probably go.
Fuck. And
Harpy runs out of
yeah.
the Cormit is like kind of like sobbing on the ground.
With my newly acquired strength of 23, I go and just pick him up like a freaking mother cat and hold him by the scruff and immediately start to walk out.
Yeah. As you start walking towards the building, you can see the entire west wing is kind of like destroyed for the most part.
Oh shit.
And there's just like, like still debris just falling from the sky. There's this giant large blue beam that's shot up into the sky now. That is kind of like
that
slowly
beam is just constant.
So like imagine like a smoke trail. So like the bottom of it is starting to decay away, but it's like as you go up, it's still bright. Yeah.
Okay.
I think like kind of like a missile, almost shooting straight up.
Right.
Um. So as you begin walking towards the school, you see all this and you're kind of taken aback by it. And you feel a slight tremor underneath of you. We'll fast forward, or I guess go back to the group. Ojitai, you're kind of looking at Gengu on the ground and back in the school, trying to see where Mikey is and figure out what's going on. You're still trying to get your bearings. Gengu, your ears have finally stopped ringing and you can hear pretty clearly now for the most part. You're still laying on the ground though, outside.
Fantastic.
I'll be hopping down to Gengut and try to help him up.
Okay.
That's going to bring some attention. We probably don't want to stick around here for a real long time.
And you guys are already down on the ground together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one still up top, right?
Yeah, Yosai followed Ojitai down.
Okay.
I'll just need one more moment to look through these books.
How much
Do an investigation check.
10.
Alright. You go through, you don't find any magical books, but you see one that catches your eye, and it's gambling and the problems that come with it is like the title of the book.
And I hear a little jingle in my head, like doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
And that's like the only one that I see, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. All right.
While he's doing that, I want to just like, as he's looking through, like, come on, buddy, you're gonna need this.
All right. Let's go.
So I'm up there trying to summon Chuchi. How many minutes pass before we feel the tremor?
So it takes you about 10 minutes to do Chi-Chi, correct?
Yeah.
You get about like 5 minutes in and you feel a slight tremor underneath the school. Not super strong, but it's definitely there. It feels kind of like an aftershock to an earthquake.
I put 2 and 2 together pretty fucking quick. I shut the book and I fucking lift myself up and I go and I walk to look outside of the West Wing, and I assume, do I see them down there?
Yeah, so you look out the West Wing, and so you can kind of see it is pretty much cleared out. The rest of the West Wing, like the third floor is like gone for the most part above you. The whole like outer wall to the West Wing is gone. It's like caved in certain areas. You can kind of like look out and see like pretty much all around you. Like a pretty much a good like 180 degree like view of like this whole area. So you look down and you can clearly see Yosai and Ojitai kind of helping Gengu to his feet. Still no sign of Mikey. You kind of look off to your left and you can see Saoirse and Harpy, with Saoirse dragging Cormit, kind of booking it down the main road towards the school at this point as well.
How long is that jog?
It's probably like another good like he's probably about like 700, 800 feet away from you,
Okay.
from the school.
Yeah, then I'm gonna look down at Gingu and the guys, and you'll feel that? Think it's time to go.
Yep.
Fuck.
Come on, Gengu.
How did you get down there?
He's a ninja monk.
Yeah.
He's like scaled
How
down.
many feet is it?
Below you, it's probably like a good like 25, 30 feet drop.
Okay.
It's a big school.
Okay. I don't think that I've got anything to
Do you have any more of your Featherfall tokens?
how many do I have on me? I don't think I've got any more on me. I think all the rest of them are on the airship. So I'll meet y'all up front, and then I'm gonna book it as fast as I can.
All right. So you take off and you go start down towards the stairs. Ojitai, Gengu, what are you guys doing?
I'll I was gonna return back to, I guess the front doors, whatever way is accessible to find Rango and get out of here.
Okay.
Or it's where
Ojai,
Search
Oh,
from.
cool with that.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's at the front. So you guys start moving to the front. You're not, eventually when you get around to the front, you see Sersha is coming down the road. Sersha, you're now kind of like within earshot of them. You guys feel another tremor below you guys. This one a little bit stronger as you guys kind of get to where you all meet.
All right, so as we're kind of like running up, I'll look over to Harpy and just go, uh, back to back. Yeah, that's stronger this time. That worm, fuck. I'm gonna need a little bit of cover when we get there, and just out of breath, just kind of mind scattered, but just try to have him cover me once we reach the guys.
Yeah.
I'm prepping to immediately cast Mass Cure Wounds when I
Okay.
get with range of everybody.
Back over to Ringo. Ringo, while they're running and this is all happening, you start going down the staircase.
Yeah.
So you get to the bottom of the stairs at the first floor, and you see people are just kind of picking themselves up and just kind of wandering around, kobolds and stuff.
I
Everybody's just kinda
immediately
like,
cast invisibility.
okay,
The second I run into anyone, I'm casting invisibility.
cool. You cast invisibility. As you cast invisibility, you see these two taller looking, higher looking elves in these like white robes. They look very uniformed. Walk in. Which one of you ingrates desecrated our great grandiose school? You all shall have to be perished. And they begin just blasting arcane energy at these kobolds and people running around and just killing everything they see. Just both of them just start blasting everything.
God.
I am doing my best to avoid the
They're
hellfire.
really occupied right now. Yeah, they're just occupied, just blasting everything.
I am
You're
trying
just kinda
to
like-
get around them.
Yeah. Cool. So you make it outside. You guys see Rango with these arcane blasts behind him come out of the
I'm
front
invisible.
door. You guys don't see Rango, but you see these arcane blasts at the front door. At this point, Saoirse, you've leaped
Man,
up.
Rego, you really missed a nice Jack Sparrow like moment right there. You
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Just fucking everything
Yeah, 30 HP, not gonna risk all that.
Saoirse, you've linked up now with the group.
Okay.
So you can do mass cure wounds, ask questions, whatever you need to do.
If I make it out the front door and I can interject with them, then I'm gonna like lay my hand on like Ojatai's shoulder and be like, Ojatai, it's me.
All right, pause on that for a second because you're still coming out of the front door.
Okay.
As these people are linking up. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, Saoirse.
Okay, yes. So I'll get there. Bloody fucking hell! What happened to the damn machine?
Yeah, you remember Baumgartlinger's machine?
Yeah.
The Dingu pushed its buttons a couple too many times.
I'll look over and I'm guessing you're just
Also got that.
just like
Yeah, Gengu is completely just like charred, and he's holding this skull, this spinal cord with a skull on it.
as soon as
We need to talk about that.
as soon as Sir sees it, I receive a massive like migraine piercing,
Yeah, because
like mental like, and I may like lift my hand up and turn from it and be like, yeah, we'll figure it
Saoirse
out. Put that fucking
immediately-
away.
So like when you get this migraine, you get a flash, and you see in a battle with this involved.
Man.
The hammer was fighting somebody holding this exact mace.
Was it Orcus?
You're not sure. You just
Okay.
seen it's like a brief flash for you.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where you're like, put that away. At this point, Rango, you put your hand on Ojatai's shoulder. So, Ojatai, you feel somebody grab your shoulder.
Ah,
Rango, what do you?
I'm immediately saying, it's me, it's Rengo.
all right,
There's
I'll look at Saoirse. Rango's here with us now too.
Okay.
Right where he's at.
Gather up, and I'll immediately
I'll
clasp
lay-
my amulet,
I'm laying my hand on
And-
Saoirse's shoulder too.
and then just kind of like take the anvil and do sort of like a little bit of a swirl above my head and just kind of like create a healing aura in this range. All right. Well, gamble. Oh, great rolls, boys. 8876. That's 35 HP to everyone who needs it.
Feels good.
It looks like gambling does pay off.
Right.
I want to look back towards the door.
Not now.
Are they still in there, like fucking people up?
Yeah, for right now, you can just see blast happening back in the door.
All right, I'm gonna drop my invisibility, and
Okay.
I'll say, lads, I'm worried about those trimmers. There's a couple goons in the school tearing people to shreds. It's a bit dicey, but oh shit, none of that. It's a bit dicey in there, but I think we got bigger problems with whatever this trimmer is. I've got a way out, but Sersh, well, fuck no, I didn't. Did you guys tell me about the cloud thing? The air
The
gust?
Windwalker?
No, I don't think you've seen that.
I didn't
like-
see it, but did you tell? You told me about it, right?
Yeah.
Because whenever I got
yeah.
back to the temple,
On the ship. we
Yeah.
were at-
Yeah.
I think we were on your ship when we told you about going to Orlos.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll be like, Sersh, how about that wind walking trick that you told me about that y'all did?
Nope. That's a one go thing. Can't use that.
Oh fuck.
It was a bead. It was a bead on the prayer bead necklace. I don't have windwalk.
So, you don't get.
How many of us are here? I want to count
Thank
how
you.
many people are here.
You fucking put that thing down.
so
I'm serious. And then like
it's-
for the first time I would like Gengu is seeing like a different Saoirse. Like I've never been this like serious or mean with Gengu. I don't know what the fuck that is, but put it away now. And then I immediately
Sir,
turned back to
it's-
Rango. I'm not even
this
paying
a
attention
hammer.
to it. I can't. It's too painful.
And
so you
I'm
look
baffled because I don't really know
Right,
why
exactly,
everyone's
yeah.
so
Yeah.
afraid of it. All right. Go ahead.
Rango, you look around and you start doing a really quick head count. So you have Yosai, you 4, so that's 5, Harpy, and Cormit.
Okay.
That is everybody there. Mikey is still nowhere to be found. Cool. As you're finishing up this head count, what do you do?
We ought to get moving, lads. That worm's got to be coming for that explosion.
Where's
Whole
Mikey?
fucking college is gonna sink.
You don't
Where
know.
the fuck is Mikey?
The explosion happened.
You. Okay.
Wait, we lost Mikey.
You brigands in the courtyard, stop where you are.
Fucking run, lads.
You desecrate our school. Don't run.
I'm running.
Guys, does anyone have a spare hammer?
Rango starts running.
I do. I throw him the dwarven lockpick.
Hell yeah! Does it require attunement?
Yes, but you don't.
No.
It's not. I don't think it's magical. It's not +1 magical or anything. It's just a normal
It's-
hammer. The attunement's for its double damage on doors.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can use it as a regular hammer if you would like.
Wait,
to,
can
so.
I still use the mace as a normal mace then without attunement? Just
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just don't get the.
benefits.
Any
Yeah,
of
you don't
the
get the
benefits.
+3 to hit,
I also-
+3 to attack rolls and shit like that. And any of the
Okay.
benefits. Yeah.
Well,
Can I
I'll
retcon
still-
booking
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want
We're
to do
all
something
booking it.
else instead.
Wait, we're not booking it?
In that moment that those fuckers come out and say that, I'm gonna say, everyone, link hands. And then I'm holding my hands out to like the two nearest folks.
Your
I have-
prayer
I
circle
still-
will do
I
nothing
still
to
have
save you
The
from
mace
our
in one of my
justice.
hands. I still have the mace in
Much.
one of my hands.
Are we linking
Uh,
hands? Does everyone link hands in this moment? What
This
happens?
is Alpha Fappa Chi property.
I open the chest, throw the mace in, and link hands.
I'm
Cormit
grabbing a
very
hand,
solemnly grabs his hand. Prepare to face your opponent. And as soon as he says that, you see the worm pop up where they stood and just swallows them whole as it launches through the air. You guys are all standing linked hands as this thing pops up at the entrance of the school and goes probably like 50, 60 feet up in the air. And just lets out this giant roar and like waves like the top of its body in front of you. It then like noses over and begins descending rapidly down towards all of you guys.
Are we all holding? I look up, I look down. Are we all linked hands?
Everybody's holding hands.
I'm
plane shift.
All right, where are you shifting?
Ethereal, I guess. I don't know a lot. I don't know about the planes.
Okay.
As a player, I don't know about the planes.
No, ethereal would make sense in this moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What plane did you go to? Was it ethereal?
We also went to ethereal.
Cool.
Because I cast ethereal nest.
So
I became
so you enter the ethereal plane. You basically like this worm still dives down at you, but like doesn't hit you guys. You guys are still kind of able to see stuff in the physical world here, but you're not actually there. So you see the worm crash down and go back through the ground and just start wriggling all through the school and the city, sinking buildings and eating parts of the school. You hear screams, death, all kinds of horribleness around as you guys are sitting here in the ethereal plane.
Can this is gonna sound crazy, but could I roll an insight on the worm?
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to gauge if the explosion has harmed it or caused it to like go into this frenzy, which I'm guessing it has. But
yeah,
I want to know about if it's been hurt. 19.
Who hurt you?
So what you know about the worm is that the whistle that was described earlier is a dog whistle, which seemingly underground for miles can signal this thing. So this giant, enormous, large explosion from above ground, which would echo into the underground and vacant caverns and stuff, seems to have done something to the worm to make it active at this moment in time.
Got it. Yeah. Oh man.
As far as that's pretty much what you get from that.
Yeah. Okay. Nice, confirmed. Yikes. And then, okay, so the worm dives back into the ground and is currently destroying the university as we're kind of like
Yeah, it's just destroying everything in this area. It's just kind of getting sunk into the ground, eaten, demolished.
Oh, Jesus, Rango, when can you do this? Are we in the ethereal plane? And then I'll look around and say,
I believe so.
No, we are. We definitely are.
Well, it
we're
works.
at least safe from the worm, but they aren't. And I'm just looking over because it's just thrashing about.
All the beer's gone. It's all gone.
Sis, why don't you like my new hammer?
Kingu, is now the time?
I don't know. It's.
You know, it's just new to me, and I wish everyone else was just as
We're in the
excited
ethereal
as me.
plane.
My dear metal friend, I believe wielding one's spinal cord and skull is not the most appropriate weapon. Perhaps more disgusting than your friend raising 6 dead corpses to follow us into the school.
I will try to collect myself for a moment and speak plain with Gengu and be like, listen, Gengu, I'll hold up the anvil. It's like, I have a new history. From this music is fucking badass, by the way. And in that
ethereal
history,
plane,
I've seen the weapon that you now wield, and it scares me.
Is it
scares
powerful?
me. I'll try to be able to glean more about it later, but we've got to deal with this.
Well, maybe I can deal with it now.
The only thing I know is that it was once wielded by a foe of an owner of the anvil. And I know that it carries an immense amount of darkness and chaotic evil energy, and the bloody thing is sentient, Gangu.
Well, Serge, if I had another try up on Gartlinger's machine, I would have ran it back through. With this news,
I appreciate that. Now,
well,
I'm not.
Serge, what do I do?
Well, as long as you haven't sat down with it and tried to make it your own, you should be okay. Just be careful. Just don't trust it. Just don't trust it.
If I may
Research.
make a suggestion, maybe perhaps we should vacate the area.
I love that the dragon, like he's probably the calmest of all.
I can fly away if need be from this thing. How long are we in this plane for, my friend?
I believe believe we're here now.
We're back in the mortal plane.
No. We are currently in the ethereal plane, and I am saying, I believe we're here now.
This isn't an effect that wears off.
I don't. The duration says instantaneous.
Right, the spell is instant,
Uh-huh.
but then you're just on the plane.
Yes.
Yes, forever.
So we are stuck here.
You need to cast it again to get us
Yes.
off of the plane.
Correct.
Are you able to do that?
Not. It takes a lot of energy for me to do that. It seemed necessary in that moment.
No, I'm not doubting you. All right.
We
Although
Okay,
it felt like it was either that or we were in the worm's belly.
And
Before we make a decision, so we're assuming Mikey's dead. Yes.
couldn't find any trace of them.
There weren't
There
any
was a
remnants.
blast
We were.
that destroyed half the school, awoken a worm from underground, and launched unforeseen amounts of energy into the sky.
You
He was
tell me there's a
standing
chance. Okay.
With 10 feet away from it, I
And
believe.
got a very cool hammer.
All right. So with him dead, now we need to make a decision. Oh, are we gonna follow through with this worm deal, or do we just go back and prep for the Colossus?
Well, at the moment, we're here
You can't do either.
for the next. Well,
Well, no, we can.
let me think about this.
will,
Actually, I gotta think about how this would work. Fuck.
I will
'Cause
tell
I
you the
might
top,
be
so,
able
like,
to-
We can go anywhere. Like in the
Right,
ethereal
but
plane,
we
like
can't interact with things in the material
Right.
plane.
right, but like the.
But we could go straight to the dog
Yosai's-
whistle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Actually, we can.
But then we can't do anything about
Well,
it.
As you guys sit
it would
there,
it would only take me 4 hours of meditation to get us out. It wouldn't actually take 8 hours for me.
Right. So our two options are to use now that we are in the ethereal plane to just go straight to the dog whistle, have you meditate, and then we pop up and fuck shit up and get that, or we fly away with Yosai right now, and then just you meditate back at camp, and we come back from the ethereal plane, and then go.
So in the ethereal plane, you can see the material plane.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
can't
I
interact.
say
with
we
it.
go fucking check that out. Check out the dog whistle and make the
So-
decision there.
what I was about to say, as you begin kind of sinking more into this ethereal plane, now that you're finally like kind of fully into it, looking around, you can see kind of throughout the streets and the school around you, you can see what appear to be like spectral beings and ghosts just kind of meandering around, in spirits and things like that, kind of just all over.
I immediately would like to look for Mikey.
Cool. Go ahead and do a perception check.
25.
You see Mikey walking, the ghost of Mikey walking through the front door, towards you guys. Dude, what's up, guys?
Holy shit.
So, dude, where do we go? What's going on? Are you guys good to go? Are we ready to head down now? I don't know what happened. There's, we were messing with that machine and there's, a large flash and everything looks kind of weird, man. It's like all kind of, I think I'm still a little bit, I might have a concussion.
Mikey, I'm so sorry.
About what, dude? Nah, that skull, I mean, I can rebuild it once I'm mayor. It's all good.
Oh, fuck! I forgot
Damn it,
about
Ryan.
his campaign!
Fuck. Fuck.
We're not good people!
Fuck.
Oh my god. Don't know.
You there, you assholes! You see the two people pop up behind Mikey? Oh god. Guys, not right now.
Oh shit, yeah, it's good.
What have you done to our school? I seem to have forgotten what I was going to do, but once I figure out how to eliminate you from the grounds, I will. Me and my brother are part of Fappa Chi Fappa, house of the college here.
Yeah, we're just going. We're just going.
Oh god, dude, fucking frat boys. I hate. Anyways, guys, I'm surprised they're not being. They're usually a lot more hostile, but whatever. So are we trying? Like, are you guys good? I mean, Saoirse's joined us now. I think we're ready to go, right?
Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey, let's go deal with this
Darting
dog
around,
whistle.
like.
All right, let's do this. All right, follow me, guys.
Wait. Can't we go straight through the ground?
Dude, what are you talking? Like, I wish.
I'm
like,
not saying
if-
that's a
I'll just
player
lean
question.
over-
Yes, you can pass through
Yes, we
objects. I don't
can,
know
but
about the
I'll
ground.
just
but-
lean over to Rango and just go with them on it.
Righto.
About the time, apparently.
Lead the way.
All right, guys, follow me. So he leads you guys back to the back of the school. Everything's kind of like very whitewashed and like shimmering. Think of it sort of like in Interstellar when he's like behind the library bookcase. Like everything kind of looks like that, or like if you played Assassin's Creed, like the really good ones, like 2 or Brotherhood, when you're in the Artemis thing. Like everything's kind of like that. It's real like fading in and out, and it's like the world's being built around you as you walk into it. But like your line of sight, you can't see very far. He leads you to the back, and you get to the stairs, and you realize the basement's like pretty much caved in all the way. Everything's kind of like destroyed down there. Physically, the path seems impassable at the staircase. Dude, I guess you guys want to help me lift this stuff? And he begins going to try to move it, and like he just can't grab it. That's crazy, man.
Maybe they have some kind of illusion over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
guys, it.
Look. And is this the down there in the basement where like that fake like illusion wall thing is?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh yeah. Look, we've been down here, and then I'm gonna whoop through the wall. I'm gonna go straight through it, and then.
Dude. What? That's kind of crazy, man. All right. Hold on, can one of you show me which part of the wall that I can't see it like he can. Which part of the wall did I go
Just
through?
like this area here, and I'll put my arm right through where he
Oh, okay.
stepped through.
He phases through the wall. Yosai grabs you, owed time.
So how does going
I
down the
don't think
ladder
it's-
feel?
We'll get to that. I don't think it's exactly healthy to let the spirit of Mikey consider the fact that he's alive when he's not really alive.
I'll look at Josai. We've done nothing for him. But if we go along with this, then we can at least give his spirit some solace that his goal to save the city is accomplished.
I suppose that makes some sense to me.
Oh,
Very well then. Everybody kind of goes through the wall. You guys are in the basement now, and it is just, like I said, pretty much completely caved in. You know where you need to go to get to the basement. You can see those pillars. One of them's caved in front of where you need to go to. But you know, you go so you can get there. You're in the ethereal plane, so
I'll lead the way, and I'm just gonna walk through the shit.
okay. So you start going, and Rango, you get to the wall, like the pillar where the staircase that goes down. You finally get there, and you feel something hit you kind of forcefully in the back. Not enough to really do any damage. But then you hear a voice behind you as you kind of turn around to see who it is. Hey, motherfucker, you broke my nose. And you see the poltergeist of the Markov minion sitting before you.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't me. That was that's my other buddy over there, the big middle one.
Well, I think we need to roll initiative right now. Me and
right.
you, 1v1.
Wait, I'm not that far ahead.
DM says, yes, you are.
No, I mean, do you guys want to get involved? You guys are down there seeing this.
22.
22. All right. 1 second. All right. You're up first.
How close am I?
You're within. He pushed you in the back.
All right. I'm just gonna take both my hands, and there'll be a little shimmer of the wrist, and I'm gonna use shocking grasp. Like I want to like do it at the same time.
Okay. And this is lightning damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have Chuchi. Okay.
You do not.
Okay, so that is a 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Okay. That is 20 lightning damage. And then
Okay.
but I want to I'm two-handing to do both at the same time.
Yep.
23 to hit
Yep.
or 13 lightning damage. So 33 lightning damage.
Oh, so you turn around and shocking grasp this poltergeist of this broken nose Markov behind you.
Okay.
You do that, and you can see he begins kind of shimmering with this electrical energy, and his spiritual form begins kind of slowly fading away. No, you broke my spirit this time. And he
On fire tonight.
he
man.
fades away.
Yeah. Okay.
On
Yeah.
fire tonight. That is so
All
funny.
right, and I
He just
gain.
kind of like made him just, dude. What kind of ability was that? What kind of magical spell was that? You made him disappear like that.
That was a shocking grasp. Maybe I'll teach it to you sometime.
Don't do it on me. I don't want to disappear.
Kind of like your fire hands. I got lightning hands.
Yeah, I can't seem to do those right now anymore, man.
Flipping a coin through my fingers as I say it.
Yeah, I can't really seem to. My fire hands aren't working. I just can't. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, what? You getting stage fright?
No, I just can't do it. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe when the time's right, it'll come back to you.
Everything looks kind of weird. You know?
Can I roll deception on the? Maybe when the time is right, it'll come back to you.
Yeah,
I feel like I should.
yeah.
Where's my deception? There it is. 17.
Yeah, I don't know. Just brain's not. It's a little fuzzy right now. Maybe I don't know. Just
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
need a rest.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, it looks like they got a bunch of illusions set up down here. See, look, here's another, and then I'm gonna start going down the pillar.
Okay. He follows you down. Does everybody go down?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Can I fit?
Oh, did you? Yeah, you're no clipping through the wall as you go down.
There we go.
So you make it down. You guys go down to the sewers. He begins kind of leading you guys along the sewer path for about half hour, and finally you get to a portion. There's like a small, like underneath the water. There's like a small like hatch. He goes to lift open the hatch. He can't lift it. Do you think you could help me with the hatch here, dude? It's like right here. Can't lift it.
While walking through the tunnel, could I have spent time bringing Chuchi back?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Chuchi comes back. Dude, man, feels all kind of loosey goosey right now. It's kind of crazy, yo.
Right. Is he speaking? I can't remember if he's talking common. Or it's telepathic,
I'm
right?
I'm talking to you.
It's
Yeah,
telepathic.
I don't think they can hear me,
Right,
man.
right. Okay, I was making sure that.
Dude, did I die?
Yeah. There was a great big
Is this
explosion. This is the ethereal plane.
It looks a lot like hell.
Come on, that's not true. It's quite beautiful, honestly.
Well,
Right?
like,
It's all
you
like
know,
ethereal and shit.
yeah, but like there's a ethereal next to like literal physical like dookies floating down the stream right here in the sewer.
Well, yeah, that sort of thing's not looking that great, but we're not technically there right now, so
Oh, all right, well,
yeah. Let's help him get this grate open. What do you say?
yeah. How are we gonna do that?
Just fake it. Just fake it. And
All
then I'm
right.
gonna go down and like act as if I'm trying to open it.
Okay. Do a deception.
Chuchi's helping this time. 27.
Cool. So you lean down, and then like, Chuchi is kind of like flapping next to him, and like, so you lean down. As you lean down, Chuchi kind of looks around for a second, and then he bumps into Mikey, and then Mikey's like, "Dude, what the heck, man? That's not cool." And then he bumps him into like, pushes him into the ground where the hole would be,
Yeah.
because you can't actually open the hatch, and
Yeah.
then you follow him down.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You guys go down the hatch. You're now in this big elaborate cave system. It's super dark. There's no light anywhere. Because you're all in the ethereal plane, it doesn't really matter. You begin walking down this cave system. There's all kinds of little critters and stuff that don't seem to be paying you any mind. Mikey at first is a little bit tripped out by this, but then he just kind of accepts the fact, like, guess they're not messing with me today. You guys spend like a couple hours just walking, like basically going down and down and down and down into this cave system. Finally, you get to this small like outcropping, like this small tunnel inside this giant cavern. He leads you down the tunnel for another about half hour, and then finally it comes to this big opening. And after this big opening, you're in this giant wide open cavern. There is all kinds of jewels and stuff in the rocks and above you, and before you is a small gate with like lit by like torches on the top. It's a small wooden gate. And up on top are some guards that look to be deep gnomes.
Is this the guardhouse?
This is the front gate. If you look at the map, the gatehouse in the top left.
Okay.
Mikey turns towards you guys. All right, guys, let me do all the talking because, like, I'm pretty cool with these dudes, so I'll get us in pretty quick, and I think we'll be chill. Yeah? Mikey walks forward up to the gate. And he kind of, like, dusts himself off and licks his finger and kind of tries to mess with his hair. So, Sergeant Yombad, what's up, man? I told you I might be back with some guests next time, and these are my boys from the college. We all were part of the team. Anyways, we were just coming down because we needed some fresh brews, and we were hoping that you know, be chill and let us all through. I can vouch for these bros; they're really chill. They're not gonna cause any issues. It's all gonna be great. Halfway through him talking, you can see the sergeant like walks down from the gatehouse and begins having a conversation with somebody else.
Is the gate open?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
I guess we wait.
I want to. Never mind. How big is the gate?
It's pretty large. It's like 15 feet tall, and it goes from like wall to wall.
Does it, I don't know, by chance have like one of those tiny doors that's like built into a bigger gate or anything?
No. It's just a big wooden gate.
I want to. I'm gonna like turn back to the guys. What kind of reactions is everyone, specifically Ojitai, since he seemed keen on playing along? Any looks? Or
I like have this look of when are you gonna tell him?
Yeah, me too.
Alright, Mikey,
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I think Ojitai wanted to talk to you real quick.
Oh yeah, what's up, Ojitai? What's going on, dude?
And then
Oj?
once he turns his back,
Oj?
back, I want to minor illusion one of those mini doors, like that's within a gate, onto the gate.
All right. You do that.
As he turned to me, I'll say, yeah, I just, now that I actually see some of the city here, just wanted to give a couple pointers on a map you got here on how you've got it laid out.
Oh yeah, dude.
The scale on this gatehouse is just all off. It's so much larger on your map and so on until Rango's done.
And then I'm gonna have the door swing open.
All right, so the door swings open, and you minor illusion to look like it's open on the bottom there.
Yeah.
He turns around.
Oh, Mikey, they opened the door.
Oh, I didn't even know that door was there, dude. All right. It's kind of big for deep gnomes. I don't know why they built a door that big, but whatever, man. I
mean, the gate's even bigger.
Right, yeah, but I thought that was just, to keep all the beasties out. But, whatever. Let's go. And he walks in, and as soon as you guys walk through the door, the gate, you can see that just all around you are these short little beings, these deep gnomes just going about their business. Some are going around, just doing daily tasks. There's a couple shop vendors. It looks like a pretty regular town, except it's underground and it's completely inhabited by people that are less than like 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
There's a few businesses around. There's like a magic shop, miner shop, town hall, a couple taverns even here, places for people to live, just in this first little stone part here. You can look down to your left and to your right, and it's basically a street that just goes straight both sides, and it leads to these big bridges that seem to go on for a really long time. Way across the way, across this giant cavern, These bridges seem to lead to other rock platforms that are just kind of in this cavern.
I want to like move. I want to like be in the front with Mikey and like throw my arm around him and like just start asking him, you know, about different things that we're seeing along the way. I just want to like fill the time. I don't want to actually hear what the fuck he has to say because I want to during this time send a message to Sersh, who I'm assuming is they're all behind us. I'm gonna message Sersh. I'm gonna be like, Sersh, how are we gonna go about this? I need to meditate for a few hours before I can get us back. Do we want to go straight to the dog whistle and then see what the deal is there, then come back to the material plane, or would you rather we go ahead and do it now and then work our way through this town in the material plane? I'm more keen on the first one, but talk it over with the boys and let me know. And then I'm gonna be like pointing to shit like.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, Gengu. Quick word. Yeah. And just kind of like looking around and everything, and then, all right. So, what do y'all think would be better? Going straight to the whistle, having Rango meditate there, and we pop out, or would y'all actually want to go through this town outside of the ethereal realm?
It's hard to say.
It will certainly be easier for the task if we stay.
I'm gonna message again. Also, with the latter plan, we would lose Mikey, to be clear.
Yeah, I'll return and be like, yeah, we're gonna go with the first one.
Alright. So at that point, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's all incredible. So what's the quickest way to this whistle?
Well, so that's kind of why I drew up the map, and well, you know, if we could go sit somewhere and plan this thing out properly, or we could just try to make something up real quick and do it if you want, because like we could take the slag line and try to like figure out some way to, you know, get to a bridge that's connected. First, we'd probably have to get over to the power station and flip on the, you know, backup bridge controls, because the keep the bridges down unless they're out and about, you know, going about town. But usually they're locked away in their tower, just kind of doing their own thing, and they let their little automaton minions and their guards kind of do most of the, you know, the grunt work. So if we want to get there, we'd probably have to activate a bridge, get there. Once we activate a bridge, it's going to alert a lot of people. And then, you know, we're probably going to have a little, you know, be stealthy or have a little bit of a, you know, slog fest or all that stuff. I mean, if you have a way for us to, you know, basically, I don't want to fall because it's quite a long fall. I've been told there's just nothing but magma at the bottom. Which, you know, doesn't do good for skin. So probably we want to avoid falling. So, you know, yeah.
While he's
like, got a way to...
While he's mentioning that, can I see how far it is from like where we are to the center area, like in feet? How
right now, you guys are like, you're not at the edge.
Okay,
so you
but
can't.
Okay, can I tell about how far it would be from the edge?
You go further down the street in this little town, you can get to the edge.
Okay. Oh, let's keep walking. What's the closest that we can get there to the center? Kind of want to get an eye on it.
All right, well, follow me. So he walks you down, if you're on roll 20, to this little part of the bridge here, which is kind of pulled in on both sides. So the dots represent where it's pulled in. So he's here at the edge here. So if you see, and he points out, it's on its own little platform in the middle there, and he points up, and there's the tower right there, and you see a big, long, tall tower that reaches up almost to the roof of this cavern. This tower's a couple 100 feet tall, it seems like.
Okay.
And the stone platform itself is not that large. The tower takes up most of it. But all around it are these little bridges that connect to other rock platforms, but they're all kind of pulled in at the moment. So that's where we need to get right there. And it's about like, I don't know. No, I couldn't jump that far. A lot further than that. And if you look down, and he points down, and down at the bottom, way, way down, you can see little sparks of light where it looks like magma might be, kind of bursting and stuff like that. But it seems extremely far. So, yeah.
How far do I think it is from here to the middle platform? How far is it?
Probably a good, like, somewhere between 500 and 800 feet.
Oh, okay. Holy fuck. Okay. Any ideas, fellas?
Like I said, the bridge control is probably our only best bet. We could try to do something with the slag line. Maybe we could disguise as guards.
I could probably.
You're a little bit tall for the guards, though.
I could maybe anyone feel like taking on a new shape, kind of like Ojita did when he went for that crazy stunt on the airship.
No, thank you.
Ojita, you're the most practiced. In my opinion, I think you're probably best suited for it, eh?
That brings up some not great memories. I'd rather not.
Outside of character, mechanically, we can't float across, right? We'll still fall.
We could, right?
Yeah.
I think
in the ethereal plane you can go in any direction, right?
Can you
float in the ethereal plane?
Float in the ethereal.
That was kind of my question this whole time. Is like, we're kind of walking through here, but are we really like? If you can move through objects, then we could have just gone straight through the ground, and so. But I was suggesting we play along.
There is no real sense of gravity, but there is a sense of up and down.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading too.
It allows beings
to float.
Yeah, we could just float across.
All right, so
I start Peter
I would imagine I would I would know something
oh my god
along that. No, something along those lines. So I would step forward and be like, okay, I've got an idea. Mikey, I'm gonna run this by you, see what you think. Rango, you have, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn to where only half of my face is showing to Mikey. And I'm gonna turn to Rango and be like, you've got that spell that it's like mass invisibility, right? You can cast that on all of us at one time, and then I'm gonna give him in my left eye a slight little wink.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like a deception or a stealth.
Yeah. What's better? My deception's probably -1. Yeah, okay, we'll go stealth. A 12.
All right. Dude, what'd you wink for, man?
Because I was...
Last time we used it, we got into some trouble, that's all I'll say.
Shenanigans.
Dude, that's kind of weird.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't be weird. This time, we're just gonna get across here. Be no big deal.
Yeah, because he's got that one, and I've actually got a spell here called Windwalk, and we can just float right on across. So we all go invisible, and we float. We don't even have to go to the bridge controls.
What do you think of that? We could go straight to the top.
It's just tell him.
That's a lot. That's a lot of magic, dude. Sure, let's do it. I'm down.
Righto, I'm gonna.
Mikey, your name Mikey?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mikey, you're dead.
What?
This is the ethereal plane, and we are just going to fly across. You died in the explosion on campus. I'm so sorry.
I thought maybe, man. It was kind of weird when I just kind of oh, dude.
Yeah,
Did
no
you-
one else was gonna break it to you, so
So you guys are dead too?
yes.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
I love Kingu.
I guess we failed the quest then, huh?
No, we're gonna complete the quest now. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done.
Alright.
We'll find a way.
Yeah, well, I won't be mayor though, so
But
maybe it's best if the worm just destroys Rivermarch without me.
is it
No, no,
about
no.
being
Mike,
mayor or is it
Mike,
about
no.
saving Rivermarch?
How about this? You remember your buddies back? Well, I won't call them buddies, but the Fappa guys, big fappers back there.
Yeah.
Them, and there's a whole lot of we notice a whole lot of other peeps on the ethereal plane Rivermarch. They need a mayor. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, they're just aimlessly wandering around Rivermarch. They might not even know they're dead.
Roll
You
for
could usher-
persuasion.
You could usher them.
Oh, he's onto something. I want to help. He's onto something.
Can I roll with help?
Sure.
Oh man. Oh god, 4.
They're not gonna listen to me, man. Like, why would they listen to me? I don't. This isn't gonna do anything for them. It's not like the physical realm matters for them. They're not gonna listen to me.
I mean, you don't believe any of them hold a sentiment for the world that they used to live in? They wouldn't like to see it be a better place even once they've been gone.
I don't know. I don't. This is all just kind of weird to me, man. I just.
Listen. We've all got our baggage, but we've got business to tend to. Now we're gonna float across or not?
Mikey, that's your call.
And I start just Peter Pan across the way.
I mean, I guess like. I
Uh,
don't. Do you guys even need me? Like.
Well, there's your leading image as he is literally Peter Panning it across. Surely that
Yeah,
I
has
would
some
like-
sort of inspiration.
I would
but,
like to sign out for
what's-
the session, me midair.
Okay.
Peter Pan and across.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna let you guys do this one. I'm gonna head back to wherever.
Oh.
Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I would I know we haven't been the most truthful with you in the last 10 minutes.
Right.
But you did really right by us. And we just cared about your feelings.
Yeah.
And that bomb or that arcane blast, I don't think any of us knew that was going to happen. And so just really sorry, but before we part for now, I think you might want to go back home. Maybe go upstairs, and I think you might be surprised by what you find.
Dude, you think my bro's back up there?
I'm not gonna guarantee it, but
Oh, dude, he told me he was going to hell. All right, I'll go see.
hey, if you find him, have a drink for us, pal. Okay?
Oh, dude, I will. Peace out, man. And he just
All
kind
right,
of
Mike. I'm a dap him. Can we dap? Can we dap?
you're like he just kind of dissolves away. And,
Oh, fuck me! I almost just fell. Sorry.
like you're expecting a grip. And
Yeah,
you, don't
you
get
go
it,
for
so
the
you
dap.
fall.
And then I fall and then just start floating like
Floating
a
across.
backstroke
Yes. Yeah.
toward the tower. Like, okay, all right. Well, this is
alright.
what we're doing.
Perfect ending.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
Man.
Oh man.
I liked that sesh. That was a good
That was,
sesh.
that
There
was
were a
an
lot of
interesting session.
fucking very nice moments in that one. I'll be honest, when I cast plane shift, I didn't realize that we were gonna be here until I could cast it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was kind of worried that I had fucked us until I
Yeah.
confirmed that I only need 4 hours, and I was like, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, we kind of did get helped by your meditation instead of sleep thing. But yeah, my etherealness spell has a duration
Mhm.
of an hour, and then it pops.
That's why
back.
I was curious because I remember that from last time.
Mhm.
Plane shift does not.
We're kind of fast tracking through this entire heist thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick
I mean, it's
heist,
kinda
Ryan.
nice.
Sick
All
heist,
of it.
bro.
Didn't this happen before?
Worry about the
Didn't,
time,
we
Ryan.
didn't we cheese Like
Dude,
a dungeon run before.
I fully expect
yeah.
it.
Well, there was
this is
the
something-
with the king,
yeah.
the king bullywug.
The
We
king-
were
the
supposed
king-
to
yeah,
fight
we
him.
talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it earlier tonight. Yeah, yeah.
I fully expect it every time. It's all good. No, so Mikey, to give you a little bit of insight, he has 54 hit points, and the arcane blast alone did like 64 damage, and so I was
Yeah.
like, he just disintegrated.
did.
He's just gone. No, yeah, dude, the rolls are so good, but I knew y'all just keep rolling. I was like, oh, like the DC is like that percentile is getting higher and higher. Like
Yeah.
it started
So
off at
I-
20.
Rango wasn't about to put another fucking item in there after it started smoking.
Well, you wasted 2 items, fucking potions.
It started off
I
at
may
20.
have wasted one. The other one, bro, not a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've gotta get to full health and then try to attune this weapon.
Yeah.
So if I
Yeah.
fail on a successful save, I take 10d6 necrotic. On a failed save, I die.
and you come back as a zombie, by the way.
Well, I don't know how that works, but we'll see.
If you're turned into a
Undead
zombie, you can't be like fixed for a zombie.
Well,
Dude,
that
you
might
just
be it
see
for me.
you just see Gengu begins corroding and you see his eyes go red. Zombie Gengu.
Zombie Gangu. DC
Oh,
17
boy.
con. What's your con?
Well, I have a
Oh,
plus
charisma.
9 on con save.
Do you? That's good.
Yeah.
So
it's
That's
possible.
good.
It's possible. Let's just
It
run
is-
a test run. No, that's not good.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Oh, fuck.
Zombie.
Give us a best of
There we
3.
go.
Okay,
There's
alright.
Alright.
Alright,
Hey.
okay. I mean, hey.
Out of 3.
But you know, we'd only take the first one, so. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ki-
Alright, boys,
kiss
I'm
the
outta here.
stream goodbye.
See ya. Bye,
Alright.
stream.
Adios.
See you later.